Alright, everybody, we are back. Now it's time to get these numbskulls in here.
Why you get a little bit too fast on yourself, and not a little bit too furious.
Okay.
And welcome back, folks, to another Tale of Zombie Island, Riptide edition.
Pretty
I
much.
literally just called my stream back to Zombie Island.
Yeah,
that was my original one.
Yeah, I called it surviving zombies on Paradise Island or something. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, he named it Tetsaiga.
Always worth taking a look.
You want to know what you want? Like, oh,
Inuyasha.
Yeah, of course. Well, you want to guess what element he can apply to it, his sword?
Wind.
Does it win?
No, it is not wind, unfortunately, because they didn't have an option for that. So far it's fire. It's not a magic. It is a magical weapon, and I do have every intention of making it one.
What is the point of having a non-wind elemental Tetsaiga if you can't yell to the top of your lungs, Wind Scar?
Yeah, no, I'm going to add that later. I haven't had the opportunity.
It won't be a wind scar then. It would just be a flame scar or.
Yeah.
No, I actually modeled the sword after the sword from Blood Plus. The reason why is because Blood Hunters, their abilities.
Blood.
Blood.
Blood Plus.
Yeah.
Well, you mean where basically it takes the finger into the blood? Well, the one from Kamiga Kills with those one too.
Yeah.
Where you prick your fucking finger and the blood drains into the blade.
Well, the reason why I did it like that is because what Blood Hunters do is that they cut themselves with their blade, and they cut themselves with the blade, and the blood basically gives it the ability to, not only for it to become a magical weapon, but for them to activate the elemental damage effect of it.
You know what that just reminds me of? It just reminds me of.
Oh, careful! We got a drowner.
What I've recently discovered I could do, thanks to some helpful guides, as well as a lot of experimentation.
Careful.
I created an Elden Ring build where I get increased attack power and healing from bleeding, if there's bleeding in my vicinity or if I cause it.
Oh, nice.
And then one of the abilities I have is a Senpaku one, which applies... it basically covers my weapon in blood to increase bleed chance, but it also causes blood loss on myself. So I'm basically my own buff to start off with.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah, it's...
boys and girls, time to kick ass and time to kick some zombie butt in Zombie Island.
Yeah. Careful, there's another drowner.
Where?
Obviously, Arden, in the water.
We're barely barely below palm.
Honestly, after he said that he wanted to name his... to be honest, after what he said he wanted his sword to be, I was kind of like, maybe I should actually rewatch Inuyasha, because I haven't watched that in years.
Warhammer series is finished, and now it's on to a new series that's also finished about his daughter, which is better than another series that also ended that has kids.
Oh, I heard that. When somebody
forwards go into this right now.
Well, honestly, somebody told me the concept for the Inuyasha continuation, and I thought it sucked so hard I didn't even want to consider looking at it.
No, it's fucking good.
How's it good? Nobody remembers Inuyasha and Kagame? Really?
No. What happened was, they got stuck back in his dad's grave because his brother was an asshole.
My thing with it is, how did Shishimaru have children? Because he hates humans. I don't understand.
No, he turned around into the blue.
How does somebody with that much hate turn around? He's never liked humans.
You have a really, really persistent brother. Who was potentially married a human, and therefore you were now in-laws with the human. So you're like, God damn it, I'm already this slow. Might as well go through.
No, he also married the. Ow.
But my thing with it is that makes no sense for the character. You know what I mean?
He made a lot of character growth at the end of the series. Especially, it's a fucking long ass series. He eventually turned around. Especially after
Grew up, Arden, alright? We all have to grow up sometime.
Yeah, but even then, I'm like, I still don't buy it. But that's just me, because I mean, I watched the entire series. But then
Watch
again, maybe
500 episode series. It eventually gets there.
Yeah, but even then, it's just like sometimes.
Then you get to One Piece, and they still haven't even gotten to like defining the One Piece.
Yeah. Well, but here's my thing: is that like if him like hating humans and embracing his demon side is like that's core to his character. For having him make a 180 is kind of
Not even making a 180. It was basically him not liking humans, then just to tolerating humans to eventually. Like, okay, I won't kill all humans, but I will kill the ones that are. Wait, why'd you get punched?
Yeah, but you see how that's kind of like that's a core to that's core to his character. That's
but he's not. Yeah, but he wasn't. Ow!
It is a core, but it's not his. It's not like the.
It's not his the core. Oh, I see.
I mean, and then what would you say Shishimaru's the core is? I mean.
Well, the fact that he's looking to make a place for demons to exist without being scrutinized or hunted down by humans.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's kind of, that's kind of a stretch, considering he wants to, basically he wants to rule over everything. I mean, he's the villain for a reason.
Not anymore. Oh, no, he was never the villain. The true villain was the guy who got his body back. It's like Voldemort, but not Voldemort.
It's like Voldemort, but not Voldemort. I don't know, it's just like...
Well, no, I was gonna say, we're talking that, what the hell is his name?
I forget his fucking name, but he's the true bad guy of it. He's like Voldemort along with
Orochimaru.
Yes. Well, old Orochimaru, not current Orochimaru.
Well, I'm thinking of a different villain, for an example.
Oh crap, no, I didn't want to throw that.
I want to go with...
Oh, damn it! Oh.
Jump kick!
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't realize that, I switched to a thrown weapon at the last second. What the hell is this? Because I thought I threw my barbecue blade. That's kind of my thing of, like... I just wanted... Like, like, it's okay to let a villain be a villain. You know what I mean?
He wasn't even a villain. You're just more... He wasn't even a villain.
He was just misunderstood.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't give me that crap.
We are going to give you that crap because he's not a villain. Yes, brothers hated each other, but they ended up saying it's okay.
It's kind of like the whole Dante Virgil thing from Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it is.
But at the same time, at least Dante, like, Dante and Virgil's, like, thing actually kind of makes more sense because it's sibling rivalry.
Well, it was also the fact that, Virgil wanted to be more like his father and rule over the humans because he had the power to do so, and he believed.
Well, yeah, and that kind of makes sense.
Might made right.
Well,
and then Dante, who kind of just wanted to enjoy life free and was more for protecting people from other beings like Virgil and Midas.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I say, like, that's where kind of the
Nero, who curveball for anybody that hasn't played Devil May Cry 5 yet, who Virgil had a son named Nero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, with me, I always kind of like that. Like I remember, what's his name? Fucking oh damn it! Defiant Horizon kept trying to tell me Virgil's thing. Because I said the problem is that like I will never like Virgil. Just for the fact is his dichotomy between like his
worth anything in here?
His dichotomy and his relationship, like their relationship, reminds me of too much of me and my brother Junior.
And that is the situation between siblings of always having to fight each other.
Bad day.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's just that Virgil wanted to be more like his father. My brother Junior always wanted to be like our father because his mom put it in his head that always put it in his head that he had to compete for my dad's attention. So he did everything my dad did, but he never forged his own path. He never.
He's alive.
I'm like, my thing with it was, I'm like, no, I walk a different path. I became my own person. That's what I said. Like, I get it, but Virgil's literally just a kid. Like, he's literally just a guy of dad. Why didn't you love me when his dad loved him the entire fucking time? It's just he didn't love him the way he wanted to be loved. Oh, damn it!
Oh, it's also the fact that, like, the dad kind of, for Virgil and all that, his father kind of sealed himself in hell to protect the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I always.
That's making Dante and Virgil orphans from the get-go. So
yeah, it's kind of
orphans, children, which is a lot of thing about this. It's
okay. Back off, everybody.
All the brothers in this series are basically fucking orphans.
Well, yeah.
Oh, what?
Well, to be fair, Nero wasn't an orphan.
Oh, Nero wasn't an orphan.
Oh no, he just had a shitty dad.
Yeah, shitty dad out the rate.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I kind of would rather be.
I mean, mad respects to a mother who lets her son join the royal military of a church.
Oh yeah.
And allow him to wield the giant kick-ass blade.
And badass gauntlet, demon gauntlet. Don't forget the demon gauntlet.
Well, and like I remember Define Her as it
what
was
do you mean?
just.
No, that's his father's son. That's genetic right there. That demon gauntlet.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful demon gauntlet. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah. Why do you think Virgil took it back in the 5th game?
Well, no. The reason why he took the hand was for the fact that he needed So I'm not gonna ruin plot points.
Yeah, like it was his way to come back, if I remember correctly. Or something
well, no,
like
he basically needed a way to bring both halves whole again, and he needed something that was in between. So Nero's hand was that in between, where it was half demon, half human.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's
He just needed to get back both halves together in the same location.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and I remember Defiant was talking all kinds of crap where he was like, "Oh yeah,
yes, did it?
Like the whole concept of Dante is he's the proof that what is it that you can have a hero that doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, and doesn't have sex." And I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
Okay, that's a lie because we all know Dante.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's like, he doesn't know what sex is. I'm like, dude, there's no way he's that fucking cool and he's not getting laid. I'm sorry. That's a stretch.
The animated version of fucking Dante is fucking badass. Don't fucking dare tell me nothing otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: the anime version of Dante, women get pregnant just by looking at the man.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I'm like, okay, look, dude, like, I actually liked the remake to a point, just for the fact is I liked how.
I like the remake too. I know some people just don't.
Yeah, my friend says the only good thing about the remake is the combat. I'm like, the combat is fucking great. Don't get me wrong. I said I like the story to a point, but I'm just like, I like him. You get to see Dante as an angsty teen who's just fighting, drinking, smoking, and fucking. Like, I like that. I like that in a hero because Dante's he's a hero / anti-hero.
And I find it fun that people are now turning around to like, the remake might not have been as terrible as we all hated it.
The remake was supposed to be to a certain extent Dante in his I'm talking around 18 to 20.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 3 is he's establishing his own business. He's in his mid-20s at that point.
Yeah, and then
with his father's genes and all that, looks young as hell still.
Oh crap. Well, and then the only problem was that it the remake was I think they wanted to make it an early game, and then what ended up happening was at the last minute.
Well, you also have to remember that fucking Devil May Cry was originally supposed to be a Resident Evil 4.
Well, no, I know it was.
I mean, where do you think Leon got his luscious locks from?
Yeah, which he doesn't have in the remake.
Which I fucking hate.
I don't.
The man still looks plenty handsome on his own.
Oh yeah, he looks fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it shit because his model.
In order to make
it's iconic gun. That's my only.
A special fungi that only grows in caves.
Hey, as long as I can still suplex people into the floor, I'm good.
Yeah.
Look, if there's one thing I will say, I cannot wait for the mods for that game.
It's gonna be.
I finally got mods for.
Guys, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to trip a little bit because we're going to get some mushrooms.
Don't worry, I ate mushrooms on my pizza anyway, so don't worry about it.
God damn it. Is there anybody in this godforsaken place that sells fucking guns? Anybody? Anybody at all?
I do. You want a Glock? Or do you want a Maraca?
I want a fucking... What do I look like, a fucking bandito? Of course I want a fucking Glock.
Sorry, sir, the Glocks are all out of stock at the moment. Please
I swear to God, I will strike you.
Would you care for
a nail gun? It works
with a nail gun.
Would you care for a nail gun, sir? It does the same damage.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
Don't forget to take your complimentary shot glass of tequila.
Yeah. I've never had tequila.
Yes, you've mentioned it before.
Yes, I think we've mentioned this, and I'm still figuring out how.
I've also lost another weapon. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, dude, that's kind of... If you're Valentin Stepich, you lose a weapon. That's what you do.
Oh, thank God. I almost killed it.
I was mad, so I needed to rage.
Yeah, I get that. Alright, hang on, I gotta go. I just love how, like, I love how Arden's just like, I can't believe you've never had tequila. I'm like, yeah, I've just never had it. It's not something...
I'm
gonna go quickly stock up on medkits real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing too. I'm gonna need some heals.
Also, we can drop off the medical book here.
Oh, I already did that. Because I got here first, so I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just do that.
Oh, what did she have a reward for us, or?
She might have a reward. It might have just been, money. But I did, grab a, what's his name? Crap. I did grab the next quest, which was grabbing, medicinal mushrooms.
Traditional mushrooms.
Or medicinal mushrooms. Apologies.
Wait, are these mushrooms? Put on pizza?
Well, yeah, that was kind of my thing of like, looks like we're going to trip.
Where's the check?
94, 92.
Where's she at?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have poison bombs. Oh, do I? Oh no.
The fuck are we supposed to talk to about this?
Talk to about what?
Oh, is she up there? Oh, she's upstairs.
Search the camp for the treehouse to get a Tonto. Get a wrench to go to the dead zone. Bring 4 pieces of suicider meat back to Zoe for explosive mines. Dr. Jane.
Sounded like you said bring back to Zoidberg.
It's me, Zoidberg.
Wait, I have a question to ask. Yellow or legendary weapons, right?
Orange.
Okay.
Oh, then what the fuck's yellow then?
I don't know.
What do you mean yellow?
What do you mean yellow?
Like, where are you reading this, or what do you have in your inventory?
It looks yellow to me. Let me see.
Hold on, trade with me and just put it up for trade, and we'll just see what you're talking about here.
Okay, oops.
Yeah, that's orange. There you go, that's legendary.
Oh, I got a legendary bat, boys.
Yeah, a bladed weapon expert as a blunt weapon. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, a legendary is a legendary. I think it's the first legendary I got for this game, too.
Well, mine was a throwing knife, but I'm keeping that on hold.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got a legendary, if I'm being completely honest. Okay,
gonna buy
the
whole legendary status in this game is more so for damage output, not so much as special effects.
Yeah. That's kind of the problem.
And repair.
Durability.
Paralyzing strike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do liquid. Strong shovel or savage staff.
Can I?
Yeah, I might as well put it on the shovel.
Wait, what is this?
Slaughtering. No. Alright.
And now I have a legendary fire bat, boys and girls.
Oh, nice. Alright, now let's go find some mushrooms so we can trip.
Before that, I'm gonna go talk to the druggie I gave sugar to.
Wait, which druggie?
Oh, do we have another quest from him?
No, but I just came here to see what he was selling.
Oh, he's selling shit?
Stuff?
He's got a sickle, which I might buy because it's a weapon.
Oh, does he have a gun?
No, he has brass knuckles, a hammer, and 2 different kinds of sickle velvet, but he's selling rifle ammo and shotgun ammo.
Oh, god damn it. How are you selling the bullets but no gun?
Easy, because I'm pretty sure if he was selling the guns, well, he wouldn't be a shop now, would he?
Gotta create the economy for this.
I'm pretty sure he would.
Zombie.
Oh, fuck away from me.
Burn, baby, burn! Burn, you son of a bitch!
Ow, damn it. Has anybody watched the Last of Us TV show, by the way? I've been tempted to watch it.
It's pretty good.
I've been wanting to, but I want to wait till it's done so I can binge watch it all.
Yeah, that's kind
of...
What
I've heard, it's decent.
When it comes to shows like The Last of Us or any other kind of like drama... Apparently, I don't like being on...
So, you know what's stupid? So apparently a journalist I don't know if you guys saw this, but it's kind of funny. Some journalist saying, you know, they should make this into a video game with a game concept about this too, and they made it with an AI. It's like, and people in the comments are just, it's already a game, you dumb sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of what makes me laugh, because that also proves that they don't do their fucking job. Because, like...
Nope.
Yeah.
That's why the Halo show didn't do as well, because they...
Well, because, like,
almost every...
Well, almost every person that I've talked to that watched the Halo show literally said that, like, like, it's like 3 episodes before you get even a combat scene, and then it's like, when the combat's up, you see the potential, but there's nothing in it that's, like, none of the...
It's like the Avatar movie from M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Oh god, damn.
Yeah, that was
that
terrible.
6 or 7 Earthbenders take to move 1 rock.
Yeah, like
truly a shame.
Well, it's just
Mind
like...
you, let me just remind everybody watching this. There was a short video posted made by the stunt team from that movie. And there was a person that cosplayed as Talk. The earthbending in there
I saw that.
was like the show would be. It wasn't grand, like, you know, great scales of earthbending and all that, but one person moved like slabs of rock across the field.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Basically, instead of being limited to power, they should just... You know, it's funny. Actually, coming back to that, someone was actually posting, this is more jab. Well, this is more of a jab to Marvel. Well, going back to Kamen Rider, and its CGI may be terrible, but it's at least fucking workable and fucking fun about it. And
It's meant to be terrible because it's meant to be like attention grabbing for the kids.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between like terrible by design, like for example, you could look at like anything that's campy Batman and say that's terrible, but the difference is that it's like you can enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the difference between it being terrible and it being just... Or, it being terrible and it being terrible on purpose, or it being terrible but good is, you know, important.
Sonic grenade out.
Oh shit.
Sonic grenades don't hurt us, I don't think.
They don't, but you'll get disoriented.
Oh, be careful. Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was my fault. For some reason, I have this poison bomb. I don't know why every time I come out of Fury, it always puts a thrown weapon in my inventory, but apparently it does. Or
okay, look, a Diamond Edge module, nice.
Oh, nice.
And level 3 requiring.
I got a Morning Star.
God, why do the Morning Stars do such shit damage?
I don't know. Just
you gotta pack to punch him.
Yeah.
I guess, like...
Allah. Oh.
Well, you gotta remember, if you want to do heavy hits, you have to hold down the right trigger or your attack button.
Oh, really?
Oh. Yeah.
Because they're smashing it is for quick attacks.
Because when I hold down my thing, I don't do heavy attacks.
Hey, blunt weapons are now level 3. Yay.
There we go.
Hey, look, I found a sickle. Who's threw a sickle over here?
I'm sick and tired of your movements.
It just gets annoying when they just keep, like, when they hire all these people to write a show, and then, like, the only reason, like, and they're all people that hate the source material, or don't know it, so it's like, what the fuck?
You know what I hate? I was actually watching one of my YouTubers, Hidden Experience, and he actually has the script dialogue for, I forget, for the original Halo TV show that was supposed to air out back when Halo Combat, before Halo 2 came out, and basically the entirety of Halo 1, a horror game, and a horror movie was the Flood, and the fucking script sounds fucking beautiful. And it's like, I am so fucking pissed we never got
Can we get that movie, please? Because I'm not interested.
Yeah. You know, it'd be an even better thing. You know, it'd even be. Well, I wouldn't even say an even better.
And
thing.
it still had, and the dialogue is like what you would expect of like 2000 era dialogue of campy, but it still sounds so fucking beautiful. You can actually go look at
that than fucking just terrible, just people doing like just completely bastardizing and raping the fucking source material. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so there are 2 types of Halo movies I would gladly accept if they decide to go down that route, so long as they stay to the material. They're both from Halo Legends. It was the Arbor story,
Oh yeah.
Or you have like the what's it called, watercolor slash solid lighting.
I love that. I'm so glad I still have my Halo Legends.
I don't think I ever saw Halo Legends. Now that I think about it.
Oh,
dude, if we ever,
I think the visuals turned me off of it. But
then I would love a sitcom show involving Spartan 11.
Oh yeah,
or 1334.
Yes. Oh, dude, that one I would love. That's basically.
I need to play Halo Wars again.
Me, right?
I need to play Halo Wars again at some point.
There's a meme with him that yeah,
what's going on?
No, for like a future stream project, if we all get Halo Wars 2, we can do skirmishes as a stream in the competition.
Yeah, we could.
But I would honestly like to see a movie of the because they did do kind of an animated movie, but I'd actually like to see a live action one of the story of the Mona Lisa.
Oh,
I think that would
be. The one with the Mona Lisa is still great.
Oh no, it is. I'd like to see a live action.
The one with the Mona Lisa, the one with the headhunters is probably fucking great. Like seeing just the Spartans send out to death suicide missions.
I'd also just like a good,
especially with right now, one of my
or an ODST series wouldn't be too bad because they could do that easily.
I don't know if you guys remember that trailer for ODST.
Yeah. Dude, they were supposed to, apparently from the director who made that, they were supposed to do a whole ODST thing out of that afterwards, but Microsoft says, like, we'll do it next time.
And then there was no next time.
Yeah.
Well, it's just annoying, because like I said, they put so many people that don't like the source material in charge of writing the show, and it's just like, why? Because, I mean, like, hell, that's why Henry Cavill got fired from Witcher. Well, I don't even know. It's still up in the air whether he was fired or whether he walked away. I think it's a little bit of both.
Oh, well, actually, okay, this is going to be, what's it called? Something that Arden could probably agree with me. That one of the simpler things they could do from the Halo Legends franchise to build off from, and it's probably what they should have done if they were going to do a show about it.
If you're looking for
if they weren't gonna,
Easy.
What's it called? They should have had them at the very least watch the package short.
You understand?
Oh yeah, the package. Also, I would also like to. And we're talking about that. So I guess we do have a couple animated films for this. The first time Spartans Forever Deployed. And a little bit live action with that one too.
You want my help?
But the package one, yes, I do love that one. Fucking CGI was that and the fucking Spartans fighting.
Oh, the corridor fight with what's it called, Freddy's and the Spartan laser down the field.
And fucking Kelly shooting with the SMG and taking what was it, plasma rifles? Plasma rifles, and then Chief with the assault rifle, and then the fucking entire capital ship fucking dismantling because they're trying to scuttle.
Let's not forget the final duel.
Oh yeah, between the Arbiter and Chief for the first time fighting, like that was fucking beautiful.
He was just known as the Singili captain at that point.
Yeah, we didn't know later. Yeah, we didn't know later on what he would become.
And there was just Halsey, looking very young, by the way, still.
XP Halsey, like, damn.
Honestly, I feel like Halo should have just died after Halo Reach. Just because what they've done with this, what 343's done with the story has been terrible.
I would have ended it at. Okay.
I would have ended it 3, but I still like other people's storylines were still following 4, but having to fight the Prometheans, but eventually launching the Flood back again and having to deal with who's the true mantle of what a responsibility afterwards.
Well, it's just see.
The ending was Chief finally dying. And letting the torch pass somebody else.
Well, I was gonna say Halo 4 would have been a good stopping point because it could have been like that point where Chief decides to recollect himself, think back on what's happened so far, and dedicate himself to training future Spartans.
Yeah, that could have been great.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's just like everything has to have an end, and 3 was a decent end of
3 was a good end. I especially love what's called what Bungie did is a little nod. It's like there's an Easter egg there where you're going through one of the missions and you basically there's a pod where your guardian where your ghost basically tells you, oh yeah, before I revived you, I found him and wanted to revive him, but he said nah, I already fought a good fight. Just let me rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh that would have been fun. If only Bungie still had Halo.
I'm pretty sure if Bungie still had Halo, like they would have they'd be doing a lot better. I mean, because
they would be doing a lot better, but they still would have. They still would have done Destiny because from what I've heard,
weirdly enough, I feel like if Halo was still in Bungie's processing, they probably would have merged it into Destiny.
Yeah,
that's
I can see that.
Because their entire storyline, what they're doing right now with Destiny, involves their entire franchises like Marathon and all that with the whole entire continuation.
Should we go for the boat? Should we go for the boat first? Because
we can try to.
I'm literally just gonna walk through the.
One of the series that one of the proponent series is Halo is first in the timeline, then it's the entirety of Destiny, and it all culminates at the end of Marathon, where Chief is now just a security soldier after losing all his armor. And which is all that's like that really does fit so well in the entire Bungie lore.
You know, how awesome would that kind of been? Like, you continue the Halo storyline onto like a subsequent game that has like a new line of characters taken over. The main protagonist, like you play as the protagonist who, while still young, retired early in his life, and kind of to like take it easy, just became a regular security officer, or even just like an arms
or like a training officer, or what? Or
drill sergeant.
No. I'm talking like is there if I use the comparison here?
Yeah, sure.
So it would be like in Mass Effect if after like Mass Effect 2, was said and done. If Shepard decided to retire and
oh damn it,
he was on the Citadel and he opened up a weapon shop.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Either that or like I like when people bring back a protagonist, but they bring them back in like a like either has a character like Mass Effect. I feel like did it pretty well, where you got to see all of the old squad mates, at least the ones that didn't die.
Didn't die during.
And they're all doing shit that you'd expect them to. Like that's what's nice about it is because. And
my favorite was Garrus all the time, though.
Oh, Garrus is the #1 wingman, man. He's always got your back.
Oh no, he is.
Yeah, he's.
I will say this: once Mass Effect, once the trilogy comes back on deal again, I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah, I have it. I need to do it for stream.
My current problem is I'm going through OG first one on the Xbox with the original game, but it's like I don't own 2. I have partial 3. Like I do own the entirety of Mass Effect 2, but on disc, and my Series S does not have a disc.
I do have a slight fear for the fact that there has been reports of them making another IP for Mass Effect, but nowhere near connected to Andromeda. It's supposed to be like its own thing.
Yeah, see, Andromeda would have been great. It's just it had so much potential, but it wasn't. They weren't sure what to do with it, and that's always been my problem.
Well, my main issue is the fact that it couldn't be a damn Quarian.
I mean, honestly, I rewrote pretty much Andromeda for my campaign when I ran Mass Effect.
I still haven't even fucking started my Andromeda. Like, I left it there in my campaign.
Oh, Andromeda is great. My thing is, that game would have been phenomenal if it wasn't a Mass Effect IP.
I am modifying the fuck out of fucking Andromeda for myself.
Like, to me, Mass Effect Andromeda was the one playthrough game.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with it is that again, it wasn't BioWare that did it.
Oh, no, BioWare didn't make it.
It was their sister company, which is annoying because it could have been great. It's just, but I'm also, but it's also one of those things where I kind of give them a pass just for the fact is that they didn't. I mean, Mass Effect Andromeda didn't need to happen. Like it really didn't. It didn't. I mean,
if you're gonna again, it's the whole brand name thing. It's like if you
called it 3 over here.
If you just called it Andromeda, that would have been a good title for a game.
Yeah. I mean,
it's the same thing with what's the other game that should not have the same title? Fuck, what's it called?
Gears of War Judgment.
No. Gears of War Judgment is fine. Fuck you on that one.
What game was it? What kind of game was it?
It's another trilogy game that should not have. Oh, right. all the Assassin's Creed games passing Syndicate.
But they all kind of moved in that direction.
Origins and Odyssey, because not saying that the storylines didn't put it out there with gods already, especially with the.
Oh no, that's another series that's just gone on for way too fucking long, and it's clear that they ran out of shit to do.
Especially after killing off the fucking Desmond in 3, which I still think was the fucking worst idea of all time. 2 worst ideas: killing off Desmond and killing off of.
Well, I mean, I liked Gears of War Judgment. It's just it didn't play like a regular Gears of War game. Like
I enjoyed Judgment.
I enjoyed Judgment a lot. It's just but then again, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I honestly think compared to the new ones, it's probably the best.
Oh, found a island guide over here on the bench.
Oh, okay, give me 1 second. Dealing with a
You piece of shit!
Can I upgrade
suicider meat and my barbecue blade back. Okay, running back. Oh,
standing right by it.
Okay, sweet. But I mean, like, Andromeda didn't need to happen. After a while, like, Gears of War needs to just please end. It's not because it's just.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, give us new experience with the Gears of War thing. Like, let us make a Gear Soldier and play a frontline strictly action. Get to see Thor's
talking about Gears is the reason why. Was it Gears 4 or Gears 5 that I liked that added where you forgot to play? Oh, hey, what the fuck? I was climbing there, sir.
Oh, man! I thought you climbed all the way up. I don't know how fucking.
I did, and surprisingly, you climbing up below me knocked me off. It's like what?
Oh, that was weird. Sorry. I mean,
and
4 was okay, but it's just member berries. 5 is literally.
I never finished 5. I can tell you that. It's like
I finished it. It was okay.
I don't know if you guys don't mind if I make this, but to me, 5 was basically just what's it called, Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn with just a different scale of futures.
It wasn't even so much that, because I didn't mind that. It's just the fact that they just it's.
Oh no, with the character development and premise, you could literally swap main characters, and then you'd still end up with the same game.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. What I am annoyed about is the fact that the biggest problem I had is that 4 was when I say 4 is just member berries, I mean that's all it is. They tried to return to the classic two-person co-op, which
a lot of people probably don't like because by this point people prefer heavy.
Well, people got used to 3. Like when 3 did 4-player co-op, that like in one story, that was a big fucking deal, and I guess people forgot that somehow, and then just said, "Fuck it, no, we're gonna go back to the original Gears," and I'm like, no.
It's one of those things where it's like, can we get like Lost Planet 2 back, please?
Oh yeah. Give us Lost Planet 2 back. We want
hopefully,
that.
well, if it's good enough, hopefully Exo Prime will be the one.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly liked the idea of 3, but I didn't like 3 the game. I only played a little bit of it though, so maybe.
Again, it's like one of those things. Lost Planet 3 was Dead Space 3, just different characters.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the other thing too, what I want is another situation with the or more A-grid, more planet changing climate,
more mechs,
more mechs, more fucking over the top shit, more fighting. Funny as hell dialogue. I'm still waiting for fucking to fucking fix and bring back Lost Planet 2 on here.
I think the most important part: more combinable mechs.
Yeah, combinable mechs. Give us combining back, motherfuckers.
Or at the very least, have a squad where we each deploy with our own set of VSs.
Oh,
we have to upgrade starting from the base set, and then we can change the arms, weapons, weaponry.
So you mean Lost Planet Titanfall or Lost Planet Zoids?
Exactly.
I mean, at that point, I don't know. It feels like at that point that
well, I'm saying keep it to the
one and two gave it to us.
Keep it to the plot of Lost Planet, but allow us some customization here.
Yeah, give us some customization, motherfucker.
Well, I was gonna say the problem I had with 2, maybe I'm in the outlier, but the only problem I ever had with 2 was just the fact that 2 had too much emphasis on multiplayer. 1 didn't have any. And I liked 1 over 2, but just barely.
And 3 went back to single player, which was the problem, which people did not like.
Well, and that's the thing, is that, like, 1 was too much story and not enough substance. 2 was too much substance, not enough story.
I need to ask this, but did anyone else get the feeling like Lost Planet 1 felt like a Hideo Kojima game, then Lost Planet 3 felt it was made by the same developers and studio of Dead Space?
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right on that. 1 really felt like a Hideo Kojima game because it had a lot of interesting story plots. The biggest problem I had with it was the fact that, again, too much story, too much emphasis on story, not enough on gameplay.
Where is our Lost Stranding Rising Revengeance 2?
Yeah, that's a valid question at this point.
Yeah, where is our Revenge?
Oh, did you hear Dead Cells drop the new DLC that's basically just
Castlevania?
Yeah.
I thought about getting it, but then I realized I have a lot of other things coming up. We got Exoprimal in July.
Okay, what is Exoprimal again? Like, it looked cool. But I just saw robots and dinosaurs.
Hold on. So, I'll explain it real quick. So, I'll give you the premise of the storyline, basically. In the year 2040, a mass AI program went rogue and was able to conjure up these vortexes that would spawn, well, quote-unquote spawn, but, you know, hyper-synthesize extinct dinosaur species that would run rampaging throughout the city on this located island and, you know, spread out eventually. And to prevent it from getting any worse, they basically, quote-unquote, nuked the field. But the AI survived, and it being hyper intelligence, decided to use it as a means. It basically invented time travel, and it keeps going back to 2040. Same day, same event, just trying out new combinations to find a winning solution to where it can actually continue its plan.
So it's basically Terminator.
No, not Terminator. It's more after the Tom Cruise one where he fucking dies.
No, so Groundhog Day with aliens.
Yeah.
But aliens, dinosaurs.
Oh, and mechs.
That
actually.
Well, here's the thing. Like the main protagonist you play as, I feel like he needs to.
Yeah, I'll check out the trailer. I couldn't because I was at work, so.
Yeah, it was. I ended up going to watch it. Like, I am sad I did not see the stream when it was on there 2 hours, 3
what's called? But there's like different classes, like a variety.
Is this a story game or is this like a fucking?
It's like a wave survival, but it's also packed with story.
Oh, that actually sounds kind of epic. Oh, you mean like Sons of the Forest? No, I'm just playing.
Still owe me. By the way, something I think you'll appreciate, Evan, is like the variety of mechs ranges from assault, tank, and support, but all 3 classes play similarly enough to the point where the only difference is a few passives and 1 active ability. Everything else is mainly meant for horde survival.
Okay.
The tank, per the tank, it's able to make a shield. But for larger dinosaurs like a Stegosaurus or Triceratops, basically generate a giant holographic
it's medicine.
what's it called? Hard light, fist and punch the dinosaurs back a couple feet. Like what's it called?
Over here.
Oh god, what's a good example?
This is for your son. It'll make him better.
What is these? The bark of a tree. I was expecting
Those
aspirin or antibiotics. I can go find my own tree bark.
We lost all of our medicine, but I talked to a doctor and she says this is the same thing.
If this doesn't work, I will come for you. Now what do you want?
If you die.
I need to get a map that Marcus told me would be here.
Try.
Those are these things. Take whatever you want.
Oh guys, found a postcard.
Oh sweet.
I already grabbed it.
That fucking idiot. This isn't a map of the tunnels.
Let's see, this guy is selling vicious claws. Ooh, an exotic sickle. Might buy that.
Oh wait, what the hell did I just...
Selling Molotovs, medkits, floater meat, and all that.
Oh, sweet.
Does nobody know how to sell a gun?
The map I'm looking for isn't
Found
here.
Marcus' notes.
Does he have any other papers around here?
No, and I warn you not to be friends with that man.
He's not my friend. I only talked to him because I needed help.
I don't know if you guys found the thing, but I found it.
He doesn't help
Oh, did you give the
anyone.
trophy?
He's evil.
It's just like a knife.
Pure evil.
Oh, there's a photograph.
The elders chased him away.
Look
Yeah,
at this
it's-
photograph.
To recreate the old
Yeah.
rituals.
Go to this photograph right here. Hide the thing.
The distant
Oh no,
past.
and it's like it's a group thing. So one of us finds it, we all find it.
Oh, okay, then never mind
He
then.
wouldn't listen.
Now, who's the
He
one that
kept
we're supposed
trying and
to talk to?
trying, and then the elders finally had enough. They banished him, told him never to come back.
Wait,
Why
who's
was
the
he
elders?
trying to recreate those rituals?
Trying to
You
make
took care
super
for my
zombies.
son. You want answers, you get them yourself. From Marcus.
Oh, lovely. Go to
Alright. Before we go there, should we do some of the other side quests, or do you guys want to focus on the story?
Let's do some more side quests. Screw it.
Yeah, side quest, get more stuff. Get more stuff.
And hopefully, for the love of God, I'll get a fucking gun.
The best we can do is staple gun.
Or a nail
Alright,
gun.
so let's switch to Safe Haven for the quest.
Alright, that works.
Okay.
That's close by.
Where's safe haven again?
So there are a few games that me and Arden are going to be excited for, like the hell I'm excited for. One of them, maybe not Arden, but that's just me because I'm a fan of the series, watching it.
Why?
I'm going to start with the one that so Naruto to Boruto Connections, where it's the entirety of the Ninja Storm games all in one package.
Okay, that one's we'll see how it goes.
Oh, hey,
Well, that's
Tim,
right,
one,
Ted.
two,
I'll still probably get it, but what's it called?
Then we have Exo Prime.
Bless me, sorry.
Where'd you go?
I'm doing alright, Tim. How are you doing?
Mountain hopping through the rocks.
I need to increase that.
What's it called? Exo Primal, Armored Core 6.
Oh yeah, Armored Core 6, definitely. The fucking one I'm definitely
Armored Core I'm actually looking forward to after seeing some things on it.
Yeah, Armored Core is a great franchise, and we're happy that after selling so many Souls games From Software says, guys, we're going back to our favorite franchise. Wait, was it Souls your favorite franchise? No, it was not.
What if ever since the last Armored Core game was released, they've been
Verdict
having
Day.
this...
Yeah,
they've just
always
cheap,
nice
like,
to
you know,
chilling, Tim.
Fires of Rubicon and all that on the back burner, constantly just having their
Glad you
Dark
chose me
Souls
for your entertainment
games.
purposes. Right now,
Okay.
right.
Just like
Sorry, I'm
funneling
talking
or siphoning funds right into the project.
Oh, is anybody
that's what they
excited
were
for
doing.
Resident Evil 4 remake? Because I'm kind of on the
I
fence
am.
about it.
I am. And I'm still gonna get it, and I'm gonna mod the fuck out of it. And that's the main reason.
Yeah, that's kind of like my attitude. The only I remember me and my friend.
RE2 remake and RE3 were fine. I loved RE2 over 3.
It's just I'm just getting tired of them remaking shit. I just want It's not so much I want a new IP. It's just
I don't hate the remakes not that much. I like the upgraded combat. Like the one thing I will say, because I do play, because I played both back and forth between the old ones and new ones.
Ripper mod up here, by the way.
Yep.
But the other thing too, I also wanted to make more of the side ones because I also wanted to do Resident Evil Chronicles reboot.
Well, my thing with it is that it's not even about like them remaking. It's just they're not remaking like they said after they did 2, because people asked them if they were going to remake 4. They said there was no way that we could possibly make that game any better, and then now they're coming out with 4 remake. And I'd much rather that just.
So here's the reason for it. The reason why they didn't do it before was because at the time technology was not exactly going to make that much of a difference. But now that, pop culture has kicked in a little bit more, they've gone through a few other side stories that progress the main story of the franchise. It's one of those things where it's like...
Also, you have to understand, they're changing the storyline.
Yeah, but even then, it's
yeah,
kind
not
of
by
like...
much, though.
Yeah.
They're trying to incorporate Louise a little bit more.
They're changing how the virus originated. Because they wanted... Because from original RE2 and RE3 to 4, the Las Plagas virus was a way different virus from the one...
No, I'm understanding because it's a living being. The only problem I have with it...
Because people always found a problem like, wait, how does 4 and 5 and...
No, like, a lot of people didn't... Like, honestly, the only reason why people had problems with 4 and... Like, I don't think anybody had problems with 4, and the only reason why people had problems with 5 was literally just because of the, bad co-op. Like, the bad AI partner was the only problem a lot of people had with 5. At least that's what I remember.
As I was trying to finish, a lot of the continuity that goes into the game as well is being addressed to where it's basically going to be the same game, but they're now making references back to other games where Leon was a parent, such as the Wii game where Krauser and Leon were on a mission.
Oh yeah, Dark Side Chronicles.
So the reason for the remake is just basically their way of not only providing the fans of the franchise a means of having a higher visual, scale, or like a higher scaled visual game, but also for the fact that they're quote unquote making the continuity a lot more seamless.
Yeah, but
so people can keep up with the story, and that way it's all like you don't have to play the other games in order to get the gist of it.
Yeah, but even then, I would honestly argue that the only what they should have done in the first place was just instead of remaking 3, they should have remade Code Veronica, because even Capcom openly admits.
I am still openly admit about that one. That's the one I fucking hate, because Code Veronica is the true.
Yeah,
here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing that you have to understand for Resident Evil 3. Capcom didn't make it. They didn't want to make it. They just gave it off to one of their other developers. System developer says, "Here's the engine. Make Nemesis, and we'll see if we're gonna call it 3 or not." And that's what they did.
Yeah,
not even called 3. The only reason why it's called 3 is because the stupid original thing they had between the original console wars between Sony, Nintendo, and Sega back between.
Well, it was technically supposed to be their third official game to progress the story.
Yeah, it's their third official game, but continuity-wise, Code Veronica is the true Resident Evil 3 because it continues. Because Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, is basically just still the same story.
Well, that was back in.
I know that was back in.
You gotta remember, a lot of things have changed both in development, the process of development,
I know.
as well as staging.
But that's
at the time, 3 was 3 because it was 3.
Well, no, but the reason why that was back in the day, because this is when Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was one of the big reasons why they stopped doing licensing deals on consoles, because at certain points a lot of business deals would be done where Val is head of Sony and Arden you're head of Microsoft. When the new console comes out, you guys come to me and be like, hey, Evan, make it for this, or you have to make 3 games with us. It was a problem though. It was a problem.
Yeah, it was a problem that fucked him over.
Stand back.
Oh shit.
Oh, he knew what was happening.
But it turned into a problem because they didn't want to, because Nintendo and Sega both had different standards of what they would allow and what they wouldn't, and then there was also since Nintendo and Sega Sega and Nintendo were competing at the time, and so was Sony. There was an issue of that's honestly why Nemesis went the more action-packed route, because they were trying to speed it up, and it ended up being the shortest, I think, in the series, if I remember correctly. I'd have to actually ask my friend Kyle, because he's more of the Resident Evil. He's the Resident Evil expert.
Necessarily. I think the shortest one. No. I think the shortest one might be Code Zero. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, you mean Zero? No, because. Oh, good God, Bill.
No, I was gonna say, as I'm kind of stating here, it just, as soon as I started remaking games as well as adding to them, with 7 and 8, I decided for myself that instead of just constantly making the comparisons of what could have been, what should have been, I just started the slate clean from the remakes and then up, because.
Oh no! If there's one thing, one thing I do want remade, and I'm still gonna get shit for this, I want 1 and 0 still remade, even if it's the side developer. Fine, go. Sorry.
It's the whole concept of Final Fantasy 7 and 7 Remake. The original story was its own thing, and it did it well, very well, mind you, and it had a lot of built-up emotions and character development. But now with the remake, they're still going to keep the core aspects of it at heart of the game itself, but they're branching out onto something new because they want to give the newer generation a chance to not only, think of how did the original one play out, since they're getting all these flashbacks of what happened in that original story, but there's also the continuity where it's just you get to see all the for the older fans, they get to see their characters on a completely unknown journey where potentially they could all get a happy ending, where you could have the actual choice to where if you do certain things, you could actually save Aerith.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So it's literally just all about the original developers wanting to provide a better experience, but also giving the players more choices. Because originally, when games were done back in the day, I say back in the day, but I mean like early 2000s and all that, you had a few choices, sure, but you weren't exactly as open. And with gaming being as intuitive as it is nowadays, everybody's always going on about how they want more choices, the ability to pick for themselves how they want the story to progress, and this is how they're doing it now. This is just the way that people have, a majority have wanted it, and you can't exactly fault them for doing so because they're just trying to keep people happy, but also keep their workers' families fed to a certain extent. Because game development, it's a crucial process, and it's very demanding on the body as well. And even then, they don't get paid as much as people like to think they do because of how well the game does.
Yeah, but I would argue that why sacrifice substance or like style over substance? It's one of those things where like, why not do it when you can have both? Because they're like games back then played differently because
you can't really have both nowadays because of the fact of how much the economy affects it as well. Because if it looks good and it plays good, that's a double whammy that works on, but only if you have the funding to provide it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's also a thing of like once you open up the door, it's really hard to shut it again, and once you start sacrificing quality, that's when games start to dip. I mean, that's what happened with Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed.
Well, again, but that's a cookie cutter game because that's the repetitive process that people to a certain niche genre enjoy. But with games like Capcom's criteria and all that, they're trying to encapsulate story more often. Because Street Fighter originally was a very short story, but you just got to enjoy the characters. But now they're trying to encompass a story mode as well as a fighting game. And every game, it's basically the same thing, just slightly different set of characters, slightly different, storyline, and then you have increased graphics. But at the end of the day, it plays fairly similar, just looks better.
Yeah, but my thing with it is that add on certain things and find out what people wanted originally, and then add on to it. Like my thing is, like for example, fighting games.
That's how Resident Evil went to.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just there were some games that were fine as they were. Like for example, like they're not going to
remake. You're going to hate this.
What?
Well.
Oh no.
This is a military-grade helicopter.
Oh no, I know. I found it before you guys did.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say military-grade helicopter, and I found the pilot here with pistol ammo, but no pistol.
Yeah, I saw that.
Minigun?
Yeah, and you can't even use the minigun. Like,
we can rip it off its hinges and then take it with us.
Nice shot.
And mount it.
Thank you, I threw
we have two miniguns, we can take it and mount it and use
What's
it.
this here?
We gotta find more ammo.
But it's just like annoying because like there were some games that weren't made that long ago, and the graphics aren't really a thing. Like Resident Evil 4 is one of those games that it was fine. Like you didn't really have to do much with it.
Does anybody else have like a beeping?
Yeah. Okay, so you're hearing that too.
Oh right, yeah, it's one of my missions. We gotta find boxes, supply crates. So if you hear beeping, it's because we're nearing one of the supply crates, and you're dead.
Do we have to look up or do we look?
Well, it's the beeping is where. Oh, I can't revive you. Bullshit.
Probably don't have any more medkits.
Oh yeah, I don't. Ooh.
Well, there was a guy that talks about this a lot. Or he doesn't talk about it a lot, but he wrote a script that was called. He's one of the people that I watch for D&D. One thing I didn't know is that he was actually a video game designer. He was he worked on Mercenaries 1 and 2. He did the stories for both of those, and I didn't realize that, which I find kind of funny now. But he talks about, and he did a video recently, which I really enjoyed, called "What Are Dungeons For?" And
absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, careful. Thing looks like it has
another iron guy.
Oh crap!
Over here by the tent.
Run!
Ooh. I think I was trying to do, but there's. What? But he did a video called "What Are Dungeons For?" Because that's a legit question. Like he's like, "What are?"
Okay, I think I.
Well, yeah, I already mentioned that. But and he asked like, "Okay, what's a dungeon for? Is it to keep treasure? Is it a base for something evil? Like, what is it?"
I feel like people are listening to me, but they're not hearing me.
Yeah, that's me every day. But
I'm listening.
And I mean, if you were listening, you would have known. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was about to say that.
I'm having tentative arguments with other people at the moment.
Yeah, but but he did a video called like, "What are dungeons for?" Like, what are dungeons for? What is their purpose? He goes like, "Has anybody?" And he actually pulls up the equipment list for in Dungeons and Dragons for 5e, and he says, "When was the last time you used this?" And he goes like, and like, you know, that's a legit question. Like, he's like, it's not a trap. I'm actually genuinely wondering because, excuse me, because people. He goes like, I'm starting to think that. Like, I actually wonder, like, you know, with, like, the items list or the supplies list, I feel like this is just basically something for us old breed people to look at and just be like, oh, like, you know, and have fond memories of crazy stuff that we did with it. And he starts going through a couple of the items on the list, like, you know, like, you know, you had to worry about torches. Like, he goes, like, when you go back in the editions of, oh, God, I'm sorry, that beeping is getting fucking annoying, and I can't wait to get rid of it. But
sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault.
I will say you're gonna
upsetting.
hate me more because this is just one of 12 crates that we gotta find.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm pretty sure it's just 3, but...
It's 3.
Yeah.
Ow.
I thought I got rid of the beeping by opening it up, but no, I was wrong. I was horribly wrong.
Oh no, it's gone from me.
Yeah, it's gone from me too.
There's a slight beeping if you listen.
Yeah, no, I know.
I hear it.
Okay, that's it. I'm done with this shit.
Wait,
Then
we
he
got
started asking. Arden, Fury.
Oh,
There
right.
we go.
Arden, pop quiz. How do you activate your Fury?
I don't know.
Oh, you... God damn it, we go through this every god fucking time!
Forget which button it is.
Hold B, you fucking lepcon.
Oh, right.
For those who don't know what lepcon means, Google it on dictionary.com.
Don't.
Not sponsored.
Ooh. Oh wow. Well, right. Well, don't be between places.
But he asks, but he goes like, you know, what are dungeons for? When was the last time you used the equipment list? And he goes like, because once upon a time, like the first 2 editions of D&D were very survival horror-esque. Like when you would kill a couple monsters in a dungeon, like it was nerve-wracking because goblins are terrifying at lower levels. We're terrifying a little bit. He goes, you could probably take on 1, but taking on 5, that was borderline like you're like one of you is gonna die doing it. Like it was
crazy. Yeah, you crazy for that one, huh?
Yeah, well, literally. And he talks about like, you know, the equipment list. Like, what's a bullseye lantern for? Well, in a dungeon, light is very important. So literally, you could have a torch, but if you put out a torch, you can't relight it. Whereas if you have a bullseye lantern, you could close the shutter because if you attract attention to something, you'll stand in the dark, and it's nerve-wracking. He goes like, "What is a 10-foot pole for?" He goes, "Well, grid paper used to be all the squares on it were represented 10 feet instead of 5 feet. So a 10-foot pole was for somebody to be like if we were all playing D&D Classic, Val could buy a 10-foot pole and be like, hang on, I'm gonna check for traps and tap the bottom, left, right, and above of the dungeon wall so that, you know, he could spring any traps that were there. Like, and he talks about how like games nowadays they don't really have an identity anymore. That was what I got from his video anyway.
Well, there are certain ones, and thankfully enough, various companies nowadays, Bethesda being one of them, is one.
Oh, I guess I'm not some old mod over here.
Is one of the lead. What's it called? Forerunners of that, especially with the newer game they just released, Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh, Hi-Fi Rush looks really good. I've not played it yet, but he talks about how games don't have. Oh wait a minute, Ard, you said there was a mod somewhere.
Yeah, behind the
back of the truck bed.
Oh, okay.
Back of the truck bed.
Yeah. But he talks about how games, or especially role-playing games, nowadays don't really have so much of an identity because they're afraid that they're going to turn off people, so they're trying to make it as generic as possible. So he talks
about... thank God the noise stopped.
Yeah. Silence. Lovely.
Well, we still got one more. And...
Yeah, but we're not hearing it at the moment, which is actually kind of nice. but he talks about it. They're trying to make game. Right now they're trying to make games as generic as possible because they don't want. They want to encourage new people. They don't want to turn off people. So, for example, he goes like, there were people back in the day that loved games like, and I have it, called Call of Cthulhu. And he talks about the different styles of, he talks about different styles of play in games, like, do you want to do cosmic horror? What kind of horror do you want to do? Because that's kind of, that's very important. Like, cosmic horror is, like, Cthulhu mythos, stuff like that. And do you want to do a moment?
And then we have Legends of the Dragoon, and everything was right with the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very, very underrated still. But it's getting like another cult following, so I'm hoping that because they re-released it.
They re-released it, but they also patched it up to where it's not as buggy as it was.
Yeah, which that's why I'm hoping it'll get a Resident Evil 4, or not Resident Evil 4, but Final Fantasy 7 remake treatment.
My main objective, though, here is, let's also just take a step back a bit and just appreciate the potential of other great games being brought back.
Yeah, that's always been my thing. But but Matt Caldwell goes on about how games. They want to be as generic as possible, but then they end up making games without that aren't anything. Like he talks about, 5e is good, but you won't be able to run it as true as you want to a point. Than other games. So he would talk about how people that didn't like D&D, but they loved Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu is a game that you are expected to either die. Or like in a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stories, or basically understanding that once you realize that the world is basically run by these godlike squid-like entities, your brain can't handle that, and your brain will turn to mush.
No, if you want brain to turn to mush, you're looking at Drakengard 1 and 2.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what that's about, but
okay, so Drakengard 1 and 2, you could consider the side story / prequel, or prologue, I should say. Yeah, prologue to Nier Replicant and Nier Automata.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the white salt virus in Nier, which later became Nier Replicant.
Hey guys, I think I'm stuck. Oh, okay, never mind, I got out.
What's it called? The white salt virus, which started Project Gestalt, was because from Drakengard, the main protagonist and his bonded dragon rider get teleported to modern Tokyo to fight off evil giant, godly entity that was, making itself was forming itself in modern day.
Oh god!
And you basically fight it in the modern day Tokyo, and the canon story, which is also probably the saddest one, with the rider and dragon, a nice pair, basically a nice partnership that you've grown to over the course of the game. You win, but you don't go back to your home dimension where your allies are. You're actually shot out of the air by the Tokyo Air Force, and between the giant creature / entity that you killed and your own dragon, your ashes end up becoming this white soot / snow that rains around and causes this infection, where it's infused with this corrupted energy, or corrupted magic, if you will, that anybody that's affected by it immediately comes underneath the possession of this godly entity.
Get back.
Yeah, I know.
Get back.
Oh, wow. That's sad.
And, what's it called? There was also a bunch of, again, like any Nier game, but Drakengard had a lot of sad endings, but also a lot of weird and surprising twists that were also, in some cases, a little disgusting. Like, one of the main characters that joins your protagonist alongside the quest, he's been basically, in order for the power, in Drakengard, in order to have a unique power or a bond between something, you have to, it's basically equivalent exchange, so you have to give up something. Like the protagonist, he wanted the ability to fight with the dragon on a bonded level, so for perfect unity to a certain extent. So he basically gave up his own voice.
Oh wow!
So he could no longer talk to his sister or anyone that he cared about. One of the main characters is a blind priest or blind monk, and he gave up his eyesight because he wanted to protect his not only his brothers, but also the kids he was looking after at the orphanage that was part of the village. But that village got burned down.
Oh wow.
But here's the thing though. Here's one of the twists. That character, as much as you probably come to like him during, when you first meet him.
Let me guess, he burned it down.
No, he apparently was he liked children.
He's a. Oh god, that is gross.
Yeah. One of the more sadder stories, though, which I guess to a certain extent, I was okay with, was the sister that was kidnapped and was going to be turned into one of the beasts or one of the demons, and that's kind of the canon progress of it for her character development. But over the course of the game, near one of the endings, you find out that the sister had a deep affection for her brother because he was the only male figure in her life that also protected her, because she was considered a holy individual, I think a priestess, as it were. And he was always there to protect her alongside his best friend, but while the best friend always wanted to make advances towards her, she never really saw him in that light. So...
Yeah, I mean, but the point of it is that he talks about how, because they've made games so generic, but Dragon Guard, for example, stuff like that, he just talks about role-playing games, he knew people that didn't like D&D, but they loved Cthulhu, it was a thing of, they would roll happily, because literally, there's multiple times where when you see some crazy shit, you have a sanity meter, and it only goes down. And they rolled enthusiastically to make their characters gradually go insane, or for them to die.
Was one of their names Eric Hartman or the Coon?
Probably not, but that's the thing, is he's showing you different things in role-playing system. He's if you look at something like 5e, you can I look at it kind of like something like.
Oh, thank God the beeping stopped.
Yeah, thank the gods. But
yeah, sorry, I was speed running to get up here.
Yeah, no, I get it, because you were probably hearing the fucking beeping and you were getting just as annoyed as I was.
Well, yeah, because I have headphones that are really audio based.
Oh yeah, same here.
Turned up loud so I can hear both you guys in the game well. So.
Yeah. But he talks about 5e. He goes if you're having fun, there's nothing wrong with it. But just understand that there are games that there are other role-playing systems out there that will be just as fun. He goes if you look at something like 5e, you look at it kind of like oatmeal. He goes it's filling, but it's not there's not a lot there. There's not a lot sweet, but you're gonna have to add some stuff to make it to your liking. Now he goes
except apple cinnamon, because apple cinnamon doesn't work with oatmeal as many people think.
Yeah, but it's something like that. You have to actually add things yourself.
Dried raisins all the way.
I'm more of just a brown sugar kind of guy. But he's but if you enjoy your oatmeal, that's fine too. I am level.
Damn it! Now I'm thinking about it. I do kind of want some
52.
oatmeal.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where there are certain games that are geared towards certain types of play, and some people are really into it and some people aren't. But but like I said, games aren't about anything. The more you make something. Oh, hey Mel.
Oh no, you guys, you can keep talking. I heard my mic start beeping, so it's running low on battery. So that's why I was going because I gotta plug it in real fast.
Oh, okay. But it's one of those things where you have to have to actually. Okay, well, let's finish proximity first. Should we do safe haven, or is that another quest, or I honestly can't tell, to be honest.
Hold on, let me plug in everything real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so sure, go for it,
Tim. Ow, fucking hell. Oh shit.
Grenade out.
Okay.
I mean, Tim, to be completely honest, you're kind of this is another Tim, by the way, guys. That's a viewer that's watching me. You're kind of listening to me ramble, so I'll willing to indulge you in anything at this point. But go ahead, Val. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say, it's hello, they're here to watch us ramble.
Oh, okay, yeah, us ramble. All right.
Proximity is to find crates in an airdrop, which I thought we did, but I guess we have one more.
No, no. It's not that we have one more. It's
we have to take yeah. Safe Haven is search the camp in the west. That's for Maggie.
Yeah.
Dead Zone is something else. Mines go boom. We have to go all the way back to our sanctuary.
And
medical mushroom.
Fucking
Where's
water.
magical mushrooms?
Let's
find that one too.
Magical mushroom is actually close by to Arden. Actually.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wait. God damn it. So I was following the map right.
Oh, jeez. Damn. You're level 62. What character? But like he talks about it, like certain game, like I said, certain games are geared towards certain styles of play.
Climbing the jungle.
And you know, like he really misses when games used to be like games kind of had a theme, and I'm kind of missing that. Like for
now
like,
we had Budokai Tenkaichi 4 getting announced.
Oh yeah,
which really feels like a return to form. But like I missed when I really missed when games like had. They played a certain way. They played differently. Like me and my friend Kyle will reminisce about things because there are so many great.
Level 3 chest over here, by the way.
Oh sweet, I'll make my way over to you. Like I really miss the days because I listened. Like I miss, and we talked fondly about like games from like the mid 2000s. Oh, Perna, yeah, that's awesome.
I guess what's it called? I don't know if anybody remembers this old PS2, PS1 game. I remember playing it a lot because my cousin up in Phoenix when I was back in Arizona would let me play it every time I came to visit. And they had like this like fairly big TV, so it was always a lot of fun. Shadow Hearts.
I've heard of Shadow Hearts. I don't think I ever played it though.
So it was basically, quick summary. Demon Hunter has the ability to absorb demon spirits and become them, and you use this like spinning clock wheel to determine how successful your attacks are by landing them in certain zones. And overall, it looked like your average RPG game, but it had its own like it was like Shin Megami Tensei if it was more action.
Oh, help over here, Bill.
I don't have medkits.
Oh damn! All right.
Yeah, sorry about that too. I'm already.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We haven't.
I've been dying a lot. I've been dying a lot because I've been losing.
Yeah, but like it sounds cool as fuck, but like back then. Like me and my friend Kyle, Us versus Good Games. You ever want to check him out? He's fucking great. He's doing a run of Lost Odyssey right now, which is a great fucking JRPG that's made by the same, written by the same person that wrote a lot of the Final Fantasy games, and conducted by the same person who conducted a lot of the Final Fantasy music, who just retired last year that I found out. He has another song called, he has another band called Black Mages, which is fucking phenomenal, where he actually made all the, covers of the original Final Fantasy music.
Kind of sad that in the fact that I think the last project that the man did was,
Final Fantasy VII Remake, man.
Well, no, he did a few, or I guess he didn't do, but he, like, assisted in making a couple of the soundtracks for 16.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did say 6. I heard the last thing he worked on was Final Fantasy VII Remake, but the good news, it does have actually a happier ending, because the guy, he passed it on to somebody that he had worked with for over 10 years, and they had, and he gave him, a couple projects, like, for some of the side games of Final Fantasy. He let him take the reins on it, and he basically just co-directed, and he was happy with his work. So that guy was working with him for 15 years, and I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, he's doing great. And I'm like, but we were talking about how we missed.
No, it's here somewhere.
We missed the video games of the early 2000s because that era was extremely experimental.
Found it.
Because every game was trying to be the next big thing, and every game was trying to be the next big thing, and every game either failed or succeeded or sank or swim. And it was an interesting time because you got to see all these concepts. I mean, we got Legend of the Dragoon in the late 90s, early 2000s, right around the time of Final Fantasy VII, which unfortunately got overshadowed with, but it was fucking a phenomenal game in its own right. And then you had games of course, Devil May Cry, because it was trying to be Resident Evil at the time. Like, they were developing it as another Resident Evil game, but then they found out, oh, wait a minute, this works better with, a different coat of paint. And,
Found it.
There were a lot of these games doing these.
I guess I have
great,
everything.
There were a lot of these games doing just amazing, weird, like crazy shit, and like I was about it. I mean,
if you want to hear some crazy shit,
What?
what's it called? Oh god, what was it called? There is this old PlayStation 1 game. It wasn't Vagrant Story, it wasn't Valkyrie Profile, it wasn't... No, it wasn't Breath of Fire or Eldora. Eternal Ring, there we go. If you want like a weird-ass game that also had a weird-ass story, but still invoked a lot of the general, like those hooks that people get into games for.
yeah.
Eternal Ring was one of them. Same thing with Lich and Legaia.
Yeah, but like those, like, and I'm sure those games were like at least like developed like a cult status or something.
The original Doc Axe too.
Yeah, like Doc Hack. I mean, that's honestly one of the big reasons why I don't care for what is it, Sword Art Online. Just for the fact is I like Doc Hack so
I love
much.
surprises.
So
There has been, like, since it did do Volume 4 for the second state, or the second version of the game with Haseo as the main protagonist, there is a petition...
there's a level 2 test over here. Sorry.
There's a petition going on right now, and it's going, like, I think almost... I forget, I think it's almost 20,000 now, of, to have the original Infection or Dot Hack Sign games be remade.
Oh, nice.
that would be great.
Well, it's honestly always nice when stuff like that happens, though, because like there are so many great games out there that like I always get frustrated when they just never get the.
It's not too many people are like aware of it, just for the fact that.
Oh
it's,
no,
like,
I know. That's why I said like you always felt like that game never got a proper shake, and then along comes fucking like somebody who's like, oh well, these games are awesome, let's re-release them. You know what I mean?
It was given a proper shake, but the overall time length that shake lasted for was immediately reduced just due to its surrounding released games.
Yeah, like it's like I said, kind of like what's his name? What is
I think around the time of one of the Metal Gear games was the same reason why Dot Hack didn't take off as well.
Yeah, but like that makes sense. Like look at fucking, like I said earlier, Legend of the Dragoon. Like it was literally because Final Fantasy VII came out during that time. Same thing with a nice little game called Cold Fear, which I highly recommend everybody go out and play because I've played it for a couple hours and I absolutely love it, and I want to do a stream of it. I'm honestly just waiting for a proper time.
I just gotta wait that the Halo series could be saved.
What?
Let Hideo Kojima direct the next one.
Oh Jesus Christ! Do you want an acid trip?
Yes. Actually, no, we've had an acid trip already in Legends a bit.
That's the problem. That's on me. I set the bar too low.
I want to play as a Spartan with mechs. Giant kaiju-like fights with the Covenant aliens or Covenant aliens or like some of their factions.
Hideo Kojima is like Hideo Kojima is a national fucking treasure. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I could honestly say everything that guy's done, like, even if it's not... Like, me and my friend are actually talking about Us versus Good Games again, because we were talking about Death Stranding. And he literally says the only reason I don't like it is because... And he literally says, like, he's liked everything that Hideo Kojima's done. He just says that the only reason he doesn't care for it is because it's just a walking simulator, and it's really hard for... It kind of is.
Look, Kojima's a story-based designer, and he does it well.
Well, yeah, but he says like that. He goes like, I'm sure I'd like the story. It's just to keep it interesting for somebody to watch. He goes, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
Then here's what we got to do: get 2K Games to do the development process, and have Kojima direct the next Borderlands.
Oh God! Again, you want an acid trip? Because
Evan, there's such a thing as a regular acid trip, and then you put Borderlands in place, and then you realize.
No, I know. I was about to say that
would be fucking beautiful.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, we heard you like acid trip, so we put more acid trip in your acid trip.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say acid? We thought you meant battery acid.
Yeah. But like, and he was talking about like how like, oh yeah, like I just don't want to. He goes like, I just like it just doesn't seem like that'd be entertaining to play. And he goes like, and I love Hideo Kojima games, but and I'm just like, well, here's a way you could do it. You could just do it where me and you will do it side by side, multicast, and we'll both have like, hey, you could watch this, we'll go watch this. And it's just me and you in a Discord chat just shooting shit while we're talking.
Paradise to meet the blessed. Said that they're immune.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Couldn't wait to try a ritual or something. It wasn't making much sense.
Oh, damn it, I didn't realize we were doing the main quest again. I forget that sometimes when you... I forget that...
That's fine, it just sets the next objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Oh, wait a minute, look, he gave us a gun.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Did he?
Did he? I swear to God, Arden, I will fucking kill you. I swear to God, I will.
Yeah, no, I have an empty inventory space that would have taken a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, Dick Simon.
Fuck you, man. Hey, it's my main thing, all right? Like that's kind of a big deal.
You'll get one eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually. So much longer that the old writer had to quit and decided to go pursue a new career, so they had to hire a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, I miss that. But like, I would like to do Death Stranding. It's just like oh God, I don't know if I have the patience for that.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but that's because I feel like I'm more of a cooperative gamer to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You can make any game much more enjoyable by just implying at least one other friend to join the ride.
Yeah, well, I was about to joke where I'm like, oh yeah, really, Val? Like, I never realized you were a cooperative guy because there's like 20 different games that you wish were co-op, so I mean, you could just dick around in.
Oh, I'm sorry if I want to have fun times with friends, alright?
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with that. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because nothing's fun than like doing a lot of crazy shit with you two morons, but I'm just... but I'm like, I mean,
believe me, like, in my mind, when Arden mentioned, or when both of you mentioned, you know, Halo Wars and all that, I'm just thinking back to my mind, goddamn, what if we all just decided to do random skirmishes for, like, you know, an hour or something like that, base building, trying to, like, you know, who could F each other over, 3v3 versus AI on hard.
Yeah, you know, that's what me, Tim, and George used to do. Like, fucking build our bases, set up our troops, and see who wins.
I mean, you have no idea how sexy like 2 lines of 10 Cobras in Gauss rifle mode down the line, mowing down a Scarab is satisfying.
Wow. Oh yeah, it is. Oh dude, I like RTS games. Personally, I would like a game. I actually really enjoyed Gears Tactics to a point. I honestly wish that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Personally, I would really like a Gears of War game or a Halo game with some squad-based mechanics. I think that would be a nice change of pace.
I do feel Halo...
Like, Halo 5 could have had that, which I'm a little annoyed that it didn't, because you have a squad, it just seems, you know, kind of...
Yeah. I'm gonna put on the mission antidote to go to the dead zone, because we literally bypassed the direction of where we're supposed to go for it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Like, we've done it twice. It's back in the main villa, but instead of going across here, we're supposed to make a right and go eastward towards the side-off area.
Can we fast travel?
There is no fast travel near it.
Oh,
well, no, there is. It's the Highlight Village.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You want to just fast travel there then?
Yeah, might as well. I feel like it. I mean, it's not that close, but it's close enough.
We're going at.
Yeah, I just missed.
Please go.
Like a part of me just. Oh.
Ooh, Parasite Eve. That's also another game.
Yeah, I think I have Parasite Eve actually.
Oh wait, I think you chose the wrong one. Yeah, Halai Village.
Okay.
Spinning around.
Oh, is this here? Oh, well, apparently it's here. I didn't realize that.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
Outside?
Wait, is it?
Apparently. Alright, well, let's just go.
That doesn't make sense, because there's like literally another... maybe do we have to use it once something gets activated, or...?
I don't know. Let's just walk there, then.
One of the things that I kind of wish most games could at least do better, other than adding a co-op function at the very minimum, like 2 people, Incorporate. Well, I was gonna say incorporate like a mode that's. How can I describe this?
After campaign, fight with monsters.
No, similar. Okay, so
Survival
similar
modes?
similar to Call of Duty 5 or World at War, where you can go through the main game, but you can also have a lot of fun by adding some silly settings. Like there was a card you could pick up that turned everything into a paintball gun.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
You can also get the ray gun in World at War.
Yeah, I know I did that.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, by the way, I got the ray gun by mistake.
Oh, you do. I didn't learn about it until later on when it was like people told me. Like,
oh, I knew about it. I think I did it maybe.
Oh, this is like, no. This was back when I was a kid and the internet was not widely available as it is right now.
Oh yeah, like I actually talked about I was talking about Last of Us with a friend and like what I'd been hearing, and he's like, oh yeah, but there's still that though, and I'm like, it's just that there's ways to tell a story, and I just feel really annoyed. Like I talked about, not only do I miss the days of in the early 2000s, like in the mid to early 2000s of video games experimentation, but I really miss filmmaking at that time too.
Oh, what, did the drug addict die? Oh wow.
No, did he die or what?
Yeah, he's dead. Look.
Oh, he's dead? I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at this.
I think this is like the. I don't think it's the actual drug dealer. I think it's just literally the.
Another
same,
drug guy.
Same model.
Yeah, probably.
Because there's a lot of reused assets.
Yeah, I mean, it helps get the game along quicker. But
then I wonder how the Dead Island 2 is gonna go then.
Well, they've been working on it for like 10 years, so.
Thank God, I believe in them, probably.
I mean, I believe in them, and honestly, the only reason why it took them that long was literally just because they had to restart halfway through, because when they showed footage of it, a lot of people weren't impressed, and to be honest, I kind of get it, because after seeing some of the test footage that they had, it literally just seemed like Dead Island with a nice coat of paint.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
God,
Suicider.
that was so horrible.
I got you, my friend.
I jumped down to go climb up the ladder, but I landed right on top of the suicider.
Oh. Hey, mutants, wooden pillars. They couldn't let me save my friend.
That rarely ends well.
Yeah, this ladder right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where like I miss the days, where, like filmmaking at that time was so fucking dynamic and great. Like you had movies like Gladiator, and I was just talking about like how like they're like the lack of special effects made people actually have to have creative solutions and shit. So like
now it's just green board CGI. Oh shit.
Well, and that's my thing is that like like and I was talking about like ways that you can make.
Excuse me. To make what?
Excuse me. I said ways to make movies, like, you can still go back to those old tactics, but it just doesn't... It doesn't always play well anymore, and a lot of people are like, it's not fashion anymore. And it's just kind of annoying, because, like, I like...
When does it start to do it? Especially a lot of the horror movies still do it.
Well, yeah, but those are horror movies, and they're not looked at... A lot of horror movies aren't looked at as
it's more like everybody's trying to add a little bit of extra pizzazz to their products that they don't realize, how they originally framed it to be.
Either that, or they just, like, especially in America, it's mostly just social credit score bullshit, when it's just like, let the movie stand on its own, don't make a big deal about the diversity of cast. Like,
It's sometimes the diversity of cast, it's like, you gotta include all the little niche character cliches, like, you gotta have the noble, courageous leader, you have to have the, the coward, the overly, knowledgeable one, the pretentious one that seems to know or think everything is right and should follow their way, the asshole.
Well, it's not even just that. They just focus on their race or sexuality. It's not even about that. Like hell, look at.
If you're gonna focus on race, sexuality, nobody's fucking around. Then what the fuck is the point of telling you, what's my sex? Like, fine, if you're not gonna be banging during the entire movie, then what the fuck is the point of telling me what fucking side are you?
Well, I mean, Val, you are right, though. You have to have, like, the leader. You have to have, like, somebody that...
You have to have a Power Ranger squad with every genre of movie or game.
Yeah, well, but, like, it has to work. Close. But, like, and that's what
I'm saying. You have to have a Power Ranger squad that's just...
Yeah, it just works.
Oh. Okay, grenade!
like, because it works. Like, you have to have everybody that's just different backgrounds or different experiences, and it shows.
Back up.
Oh shit! Oh.
Wait, I got my grenades. Oh.
Okay, that's it. Mama needs to pull out her pistol.
Oh shit! The big boy just phased through. Oh no, big boy is a ghost. He's half ghost. He's half zombie, half ghost.
It's a phantom.
He's a scat man.
Evan, get out of the. Oh, never mind.
I killed him. We're good.
Yeah. There we go. Defeat Eduardo. Quick death. Toyo.
Oh, guys, found the antidote.
Oh,
wait,
sweet.
we're supposed to get the antidote?
Do you want?
Yeah.
What's called Costa Caramel Cream. Oh, Shockma down here.
Oh, sweet.
Guys, so I found the antidote.
Oh, sweet.
What was that?
Apparently,
Does anybody
vanilla.
Does anybody remember the 5 chocolate flavors from that Billy and Mandy episode?
Oh God, I remember that. I was thinking the exact same thing.
I have. Wait, I think I have the.
One of them was Costa Caramel Cream.
Oh God, it's been a while.
I had the fucking. I have the meme picture.
It was the Chocolate Sailor episode.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember that. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't remember what they were.
1 second. I'm gonna try to find it right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was like constant. Like, I do remember. And then there was Antidote. And I'm just laughing at the fact that he just eats all of them. And I'm just like, oh my God.
No one's ever eaten all of them.
Well, what happens now? We don't know. No one's ever eaten them.
Hold on. I found it.
Oh, they do?
We'll come over here and fast travel.
Hold on.
That's caramel horrific patient.
Billy, this is a very special assortment of enchanted chocolates. You must choose only one. But choose wisely, Billy, for only one contains the antidote. Will it be caustic caramel cream, horrific hazelnut, mutating marshmallow, or antidote? Caustic caramel cream, horrific hazelnut, mutating marshmallow, or antidote.
Oh shit. I died.
Oh
God,
that show was a treasure.
Yeah, that show was a treasure, but also extreme nightmare fuel. Like when you look back.
You know what's funny? I finally watched the crossover of Billy and Mandy, codename Kid Sex Story and Billy and Mandy one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too.
Remember? I was trying to find something. I was trying to find.
Remember when every single animated show had to have a like what if episode?
Oh yeah,
and then there was one where it was basically just Dune, but it was Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. Well, weirdly enough, one of the things I really enjoyed was that episode where Billy was tripping out. The world around, like his eyesight was weirded out.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one where it stares into the sun or whatever? And
yes. Yeah. But here's the thing: Gurm tries to fix it, and he keeps blasting his eyes. My favorite part is the one shuffle that they get.
Where you get
everything's an anime.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Everybody speaks Japanese, though. So it's like, I can't understand you.
Yeah, that's another show where like you really couldn't do it today because that would just freak people out too much.
Yeah,
and I'm just. But there are some of the shows now that kind of.
Dude, we have people bitching about this stupidest shit. Like, you really think they can get away with?
Fair, I think they can because let's face it, half the children's shows today involve at least at one point or another one character coming to terms with their sexuality or the understanding of progressing towards that.
Fair enough, but it's still like, okay, I'm running to turn in the quests.
I mean, let's face it, I'm pretty sure one character talking about world domination and making a implied adult joke that no kid is going to understand the first time around is a lot less worse than just always having to, wedge in some sort of...
Oh, you know why they do that, right? Like, why they wedge in, sexuality and,
Oh, crap.
Oh, no, it's actually not even just that. It's actually not even that. Tax credit. If you do that, you get a tax credit. Like, I'm dead fucking serious. I wish I could say.
You're telling me they're purposely bombing their show so they get a tax write-off. You motherfuckers!
Well, no,
Because they know the
I
show.
know you're secret.
Well, no, it's not even just that. It's just the fact that, okay, A, they're doing it for ideology and they're trusting these people with fucking... Ow, damn it. They're
Well, I
trusting...
guess there's... okay, so there's like 3 shows I can think of up to my head that actually did it well. There was... And, like, weirdly enough, a few of them were Disney. And one of them was Cartoon Network. One of them is, I really enjoyed Steven Universe.
Yeah.
I enjoyed one of the newer shows, Owl House.
Owl House is a great show.
What is Owl House? I don't think I've ever seen it.
So, young character, she gets warped to this demon dimension, where is also the origination of giraffes apparently, but they got kicked out of there for some reason. And she learns how to be a witch underneath I'm forgetting how to pronounce her name. Edith. Who's known as like the Owl Lady.
Yeah, the Owl Lady.
But she's really a con artist.
Yeah,
think of a female version of Stan from Gravity Falls.
Oh, God. Gravity Falls was a great fucking show. I thought it was hilarious.
Apparently, what's it called? Or at least from what I've seen from
canonically, I guess.
So because one of the episodes, Stan was saying in Vegas he married a chick and then got dumped immediately afterwards. Like one of the best chicks I ever married.
Okay.
And then that post the reference in the other. Another though show is Amphibia. I think the name was the show.
Oh yeah, here's another one that's fucking wild.
They did the same thing as like a lot of the other cookie cutter shows now today do, but they did it well. They allowed character development.
Oh yeah.
They didn't focus on
well, and that's kind of the problem is that nobody. They're just trying to get like kind of wokeness credits or virtue signal instead of letting it to make up for their shitty writing, and that's the problem.
I mean, it's kind of what happened to the what was the shit?
Star vs. Evil.
Oh damn.
No, Star vs. Forces of Evil is actually a good one too.
It was good until the ending.
What was it?
What was it called?
Everybody hated that ending.
What was it?
Star vs. Forces of the Universe, or Evil Forces of the Universe.
No, I don't think I ever saw that.
Forces of Evil.
Which, for the most part, it was technically for the most part of this first few seasons, it was Marco versus the Forces of Evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because mainly Star usually fucked up.
Spice, I think, the name of the show.
I mean, it's mostly just annoying because it's like.
One.
Are you dead?
What is it? Somebody threw a knife at me. That yeah, you know, zombies throwing shit is an instant KO no matter how much health you have.
KO.
Which is understandable.
Ow!
Yeah, I'm just running to the objective.
Okay, I feel like I deserve that. Just for calling out for that one.
But it's just
I'm gonna follow Evan's plan. I'm just gonna run to the objective already.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Okay, really enough, one show that I kind of said they tried to do it, and to a certain extent they succeeded, but then they also kind of failed. They failed the task successfully, is what I'm trying to get here.
What?
It was the newest... No, Legend of Korra did fairly well enough.
Did some damage.
It was the newest iteration of Voltron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the one that everybody hates. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it just gets tiring though, because it's just like, okay, there aren't really statistically there aren't that many gay people in the world, let alone in like one show. and then
let's face it, it's slowly becoming that way.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where I'm just getting tired.
And mind you, at that point, it's not because of choice either. It's literally the fact that it's feeling to be more of a cultural staple in some areas.
Well, and that's the annoying part, where it's just like, okay, when people are
We're forcing it on this show, it's being forced in real life, even more so.
Yeah, like
and it's never gonna, and it's always gonna be treated badly in real life when people's like, just leave me the fuck alone.
Well, and that's the problem. People don't know how to leave people the fuck alone.
This is the reason why I love living in a cabin in the woods, because nobody's gonna interrupt me at all. Minus the monsters and stuff that try to kill me every other week, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, already you got your own like sorry, I found a wallet. You got your own plans for the future, but me, I'm at the process like I still want to at least find a person to enjoy my life with.
Trust me, that's overrated.
Like if anything else, Look, I still want to have kids.
I'm going to explore it myself.
My route for that's going to be at least cloning myself, because at least at that point,
I'm half joking, but it's just difficult. Like,
I'm not.
I'm not expecting it to be easy, and I'm not expecting it to be flawless without any sorts of like bumps in the road. But like, I guess at this point, like the two of you can no longer kind of like see it from cannot no longer see it from 100% in the view of somebody that has yet to actually have that kind of emotional or even just somewhat.
It's just annoying.
I'd rather, again, it's like one of those things, like, I'd rather suffer at least a broken heart one time in my life than not experiencing it at all. Because you won't exactly learn where, where you're kind of going wrong, or what you're truly missing out on, or, if it's something that you truly want in life.
I jokingly say it's overrated, but it's just, God,
it just wears you down after fucking long.
Well, no, I mean, I get that from your guys' point of view, but to me, it's just like, it wears down on me just for the fact that,
you've never
I take
had
it as,
yeah.
Well, not just that, but just like, it's one of those things where if you don't really experience it, you don't really, if you don't really experience it, you can't really, learn to.
You have nothing to equate it to, yeah. Like, no, I get it.
I also can't open that. It's not popping up on my screen.
Oh, well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones.
It's just annoying where it's just like, how can you miss something that you've never had? And I'm just like, yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, it's like hard for me to gauge like your guys' like responses or reactions or even just like own experiences to, just for the fact is, again,
you have nothing to compare it to. You have no frame of reference.
The closest thing I have to any like scale of relationship is just the love I have for my family and extended family through my cousins, because I treat them like they were my own, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles,
Yeah, no, I get it.
But even so, that's only so much of the circle that can be filled, and
you're only getting certain
for my part. And it's it's also like where I live right now. I don't really have the accessibility to find somebody of that range, because it's either, I'm in Ohio, and my current job, there's not a lot of people, people are either way older or a good chunk younger than I am.
Well,
that's like when I was the point.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, when I was talking to when I got called from Sun.
I have no starting point to the point where it's just like my best choice would probably be online dating, but a lot of the time online dating sites are just for one night stands, according to a lot of people.
To a point, but like I often said
that wrong. I'm kind of at that point. They are kind of one night stands.
Well,
you go, have fun.
Well, but that was kind of the argument that I had with a lot of things, because, like, when I got called massages by a friend of mine, I was just like, well, no, it's just the problem is that when a lot of things have unintended consequences. I said, why do you look at, frickin' look at dating nowadays? It's not what it used to be.
I guess it's one of those things where I can't help but be a hopeless romantic to a certain extent when it comes to that kind of thing, just because of the fact that
that'll end quickly.
I still cherish you for that. You are probably one of the few people that I know that.
Oh no, it's just like I used to be, but it's one of those things where like it just died after a while.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Evan.
Here's the thing, it's like you guys definitely know because you've known me for a few years, but I kind of tend to wear a lot of my emotions on my sleeve, and I'm kind of the emotional person to the point where I could be kind of both overspoken and overbearing to a certain extent, but I can also be extremely reclusive to the point where it's kind of like it can all come out like a floodgate all at once.
Well, yeah, dude. I have one emotion, and that is anger. Nowadays, because of a lot of the shit that's happened to me.
Oh, glad to know the time you spent with me and Arden means a little.
No, it's just constant. It's just like Hulk, like basically.
The anger will always be there. It will be a calming anger. I know what Evan feels like. For mine, it's more.
Yeah, but when you're not using it, what are you feeling like right now while we're screaming?
Oh no, I feel great. I feel great joy, but like my main thing is just my default setting is just anger. Like, it's one of those things where, like, when I'm working out, I'm using my fury to fucking push myself through. Like, think of it.
No, I get that.
Yeah, think of it kind of like a heat gauge. It just keeps going up, and no matter what, it will never stop. Like, it's just a big angry ball of hate. Sorry, Val, we're trying to get to you. I just can't.
I know, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm just, I feel nothing but anger, rage, sadness, just a big...
it's kind of like for me personally, when I'm on the, quote-unquote, on the hunt for somebody to, enjoy life with a little bit, I'm not looking for a lot of the cliches. I don't even care about, body. I just, so long as they're intelligent enough to make their own choices and, be logical about the important stuff.
Okay, here's the thing, and that's gonna happen eventually because we're kind of at the point where can we climb this? Oh, we can climb this.
Yeah, if you see red handprints, you can climb it.
Okay, I'm climbing.
Oh, okay. I honestly did not know that. Otherwise, that would have made a lot of the things a lot easier.
Oh, I thought you guys always knew, and just that's why I was like.
I honestly never knew. Yeah, I was trying to follow you. I just thought, like, wait, what the hell? Because I thought red handprint. Oh, damn.
Never mind.
It's just one of those things where it's difficult, especially nowadays, because we are more connected but more isolated more than ever.
Yeah, especially after the whole COVID thing.
Well, not even just COVID. Like, just dating culture has just changed drastically. Like, a lot of women, like when my friend called me misogynist, I said, look at what the modern day woman wants. They
want a dude they still want the girls still want whatever they want, but they still want the dude who's basically sexy, making billions of dollars.
Well, it's not even just that. It's just like, okay, 35-year-old men can't, like, 20-year-old men can't compete with 35-year-old men, and 35-year-old men control, like, majority of the women. There's no reason to get married in this day and age, especially for men. There's no reason for you to have a lot of reasons. There's no reason to have a relationship. There's really, like, it's just kind of, dating culture has changed a lot, and not for the better.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
Believe me, I know that much, but it's also kind of like how do I put this? In terms of kind of like the, as weird as it sounds, Croatian community. It's kind of like, you're starting, what's it called, your kind of quote-unquote starting country of origin and whatnot also helps determine your options for, dating or, making a life. A lot of the people that my parents know, like personally, they're Croatian, all of them married Croatian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to be part of that, niche number at that point. I'd rather, like, if I end up with somebody that's complete opposite spectrum, or just even, like, like, if it ends up being a person that's Croatian, that's fine, but at least, I'd like...
You're the fear cancer.
I like the choice.
No, you have to fill it. Yeah,
it's
one of those things where it's just like cultural differences, religious differences in ideology are big deals. Like, it's one of those. One thing I will tell people, like I feel like this is just a fault on men in a lot of evidence. Men have this compunction. We have this compunction to puffer fish, like we're going on a job interview for like when we're dating women or just dating in general. And the issue is that we don't really, especially in our culture, we don't date to marry anymore. We date to kind of just... we don't date to marry, we just date to date. And, like, my thing with it is that, okay, if you date... If you go into a marriage expecting it to end, then that's a problem. Like, you're looking for someone to share the rest of your life with you.
That's like the whole sweet summer child thing you guys have going for me, where, I'm expecting...
Yeah, and that's a very, like, I wouldn't say...
It's not a bad outcome. If anything else...
It's not
the word
bad.
you're looking for, naive.
Okay.
No, not naive, because I'm like...
If I'm going to be honest, here in the States, if you want to find a relationship, a good relationship, especially from what I've heard, don't marry anybody from the United States. That's basically it. Go somewhere around the world, and you can find women who probably marry and love you.
Okay, hang on.
Avoid the circle, by the way.
Well,
or at least avoid being in the circle. Like all of
it. Well, it's one of those things where like I said, men have compunction of pufferfish and try to like impress women and stuff like that, like you're going on a date when you're going on a date. Don't do that. Just hammer them home with all your non-negotiables of, because we don't date, like, especially in this country, we don't date to marry anymore. Just literally hammer, like, look at 15 women and hammer them all with all your non-negotiables of, like, I will not accept this, I won't accept this, I won't accept this, and the last 3 that are left, or however many that are left, are potential candidates.
Ah, great.
Because
just give me a moment.
Like, there's a lot of shit that you have to understand that you just won't accept with, and that's fine. It's just people should be aware of that. Like,
give it a try.
And sadly enough, though, it's like one of those things where it's also one of the very few things that the moment you try to like establish just sensible boundaries is when people get immediately what's it called? Repelled, just due to the fact that they start making assumptions that you're kind of a control freak.
Yeah, but that's also
like, I'm not trying to be a control freak. I'm just, I don't exactly want to end up in a situation where half the time I'm either fighting or, the other half time I'm, having paranoid thoughts.
Well, but there's a difference between, like, okay, like with my thing is that you have to get to a point where, like, okay, healthy boundaries.
Wait, bombs. Should I take it?
Yeah, you can grab them. Healthy boundaries are fine, but it's also an understanding of like mutual respect and also like confidence too, because a lot of people in this country lack confidence or have too much of it. And so it's one of those things, or lack self-esteem, and so it's one of those things where it's just like, if you...
And I guess that's where I kind of fall in the fault line there. It's,
like,
I got all my confidence in the dam, but the moment I open it, good chunk of that time when that damn thing's open, it'll come flooding in, but by the time it closes up...
it depends on what I'm doing. Like, when I'm at home and I'm writing, stuff like that, I have no confidence. Hell, when I'm fucking doing...
The passionate side of myself comes out when I'm, talking or doing things that involve pertaining interest of mine, like video games, art, listening to music, watching anime.
Well, and that's kind of my thing, is like,
hobby as well.
Well, yeah, same here. Like, I remember when Lex called me a, what was the word? Workaholic. And my friend Kyle went like, you're not a workaholic. I've seen you work. You're not a workaholic. He's like, but she obviously means in your passions. Like, when I'm doing, like, role-playing shit, or when I'm doing, like,
You're a workaholic. Literally, he doesn't know the definition of a workaholic. Workaholic is someone who constantly has to work.
I'm not talking to you, honey.
Oh boy.
But
don't say you're not a workaholic, because you are.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, like you don't work. He goes like on your passions or things that you like doing. Like you give 110% and you do a lot of stuff. But it's one of those things where it, like with my passions, I love doing them, so it never feels like work. When I'm doing this, there's some days that it does feel like work, depending on the game. But it never feels forced to me. Whenever I'm doing role-playing stuff, I mean, hell, I looked up more shit for role-playing than I have in a long time, just for the fact is I'm looking for how to record stuff, the history of prosthetics, like what depleted uranium does to somebody. Like, that's shit that you never, like, the questions you've never really thought you'd have to ask until you get into the nitty-gritty of what I do.
Sorry to interrupt. This is going way off tangent, and I do apologize because it's kind of derailing the whole conversation a bit.
What?
I just remembered all of the quests for our team.
Yeah.
We have to manually start them from the team menu. Like, we can't go talking up to them. Like, for Harlow, her next weapon level, and by the way, she has a revolver.
Oh, and she God damn it.
Basically, it's like, we gotta go to the team menu, and then we gotta click the start section, and then you've gotta deliver a bunch of materials to these people to upgrade their weapon. Yeah. And they'll give us mods and other items. Sam B is gonna give us Theo bombs. So I'm accepting a bunch of quests, like, for Wayne and all that, so he gets better, like...
Arden, how are you 47? Like, Arden, you're level 47, me and Val are level 53, 50, and 51.
Here, I'm completing a bunch of missions. By the way, go up to characters and you'll pick up the rewards.
Oh, okay.
Large battery.
Oh.
And then Dio bomb from Sam B. Weight plate. Grenade from Sam Hadrian. Let's see.
Okay.
Suicidal Meat.
Oh god, that is kind of annoying how we have to actually.
Magic.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, it's better than having to go out there and find them.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Hey Arden, how are you level
Not
47?
bad.
Well, he should be leveling up soon because he's getting a lot of XP from all this.
Well, yeah, I'm just confused on how you're level 47 and me and Val are like 51 and I'm 54.
I'm 48. Oh.
Yeah, like.
Because I'm barely catching up to all the missions because apparently I'm not accepting all the missions or the trophies.
Yeah.
Heavy duty mode for jury rigging and all that shit.
Okay, grenade. I got plenty of grenades. But it's one of those things where it's just like after a while, like, you know, I enjoy every aspect of my passion stuff, and I tend to work a lot more on that than I do at my actual job, mainly because my actual job isn't freaking hard. It's like
Just very
repetitive.
just
It's not even just repetitive. Yep.
You may now consider me your messiah. There is a sluggish pistol on Zoe's shop now.
Oh, for the love of Christ, there is a God.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We told you you'll get it eventually.
Yeah, well, I wanted it sooner rather than later.
And I just bought it.
Yeah, so
Well,
did
no,
I.
it's
One left.
I also
mine-
have.
Yeah, I bought it first, so.
I cannot use any ammo for it. Yeah.
You fool! We all have guns.
Yep, there we go.
But now
man, it feels amazing to actually have a gun, a 45 in my hand. Again. But it's one of those things where, like, every...
Hello, I missed ya. Oh, we have to reload.
Like,
all right.
Like, I would love to make movies.
I guess I should also, like, apologize for kind of throwing up all that emotional baggage.
No, it's
all
not.
at once to you guys.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. It
Oh,
doesn't.
right.
It honestly doesn't bother me none because I'm like I'm.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm
again, just like.
Well, it's difficult. I couldn't imagine what you're going through. Just you probably couldn't imagine what I'm going through 90% of the time. But I keep my emotions.
I mean, I can describe it if it helps you.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Well, for me, when it comes to emotional baggage, at least from my point now, it's basically repressing the fuck out of the entire thing and putting that little back part in my brain and never letting it out.
Why is X melee with a pistol?
It's like that with firearms. I have no fucking idea. Well, it's like I joked about, like, I'm like, hey, do you know what I do? Like, and, like, I remember someone was like, you don't deal with your problems? Or, like, my friend Jen was like, you don't deal with your problems? I said, no, I take all my problems and I stuff them, and then I pour alcohol on top of that because that holds the problems down. I was like, yeah, now that makes a lot of sense. I'm like, yeah, no shit, doesn't do...
Alcohol is one thing, but for me, it's mostly my hobbies. Usually, all my problems are gone.
Does anybody have metal scrap?
Metal scrap? I think I have some.
I think we need like 3 to give to Harlow, and then we can get another set of an upgrade for him.
Oh, sweet.
And he gives us a legendary mod for impact.
Oh,
where's
cool.
Harlow at?
It is kind of annoying how we can't walk up to him and ask him.
Sam Hardy, John, where is Harlow?
No.
Oh wait, she's probably. Oh wait, she's over here. No, this is Shimadea.
Oh, sweet. It just gets annoying after a while, though, because it's just like, God, like 20. Like, I enjoy every aspect of my, passion projects. Like, I'd love to be making movies or love to be making comics, but I have no.
Oh wait, that's right. Harlow's at the beach still, I think.
Oh, okay. We'll go visit her later. Step into.
Oh no, I mean she's literally like.
Let's step into the circle and see what the fuck happens.
Okay.
But it just gets annoying. It just gets annoying after a while though, because there's like a lot of things I want to do, but I have like no. Like for example, I wish I had some of your artistic ability, Val, just so that I could actually draw out the shit that I want to draw out. It's also
just remember, like this artistic ability that you speak of is
rudimentary.
Not rudimentary, but it's kind of it's rusted. Like it needs a good polish. And maybe some grinding down to refine it all, but...
Well, with me, it's just for me, like, I can visualize a lot of stuff, but it's very difficult for me to explain. Like, that's why with me, I'm more like, I have to show you. Or it also explains why I'm very, like, for example, when I do physical bits or when I talk, I move my hands a lot.
Step forward and honor the goats.
The hell is he talking about?
We will conquer the evil that
Oh, great. Hey, now we got a pistol. Shoot him.
that can save
Villa,
humankind.
are you out of your bloody mind? Don't do this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You immune are the cure for this pestilence. And if you will not step
What?
forward
Oh,
and
yeah.
sacrifice yourself for the good of all,
They're gonna try to eat us.
then you shall suffer a trial by fire. We must feast on your flesh to ensure
God
the future.
fucking
Why
damn it.
doesn't somebody just shoot him?
We have a gun. Hey, don't
Yeah.
start. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
Only I can
dumbass.
call tough cocktails.
Oh, quick question. If, yeah, why didn't Purnish shoot him? You have a gun.
Yeah, we have guns now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Survive until Harlow arrives.
Oh, that's right. Harlow was off. I guess.
Oh, Don's on fire.
Okay, we gotta be very careful.
Oh, look, a grenade.
Wait, what? Where'd you put those grenades?
You don't mind, do you?
Over there.
Get this demon off me!
Weapons ready. Headshot. Over there.
Well, it needs the fire.
And at least
I don't know
these...
if the fire is
That's what the side quests are for. We have to upgrade their weapons too, so they can survive the horde.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They come.
Okay, so
Well,
they
I mean-
actually... I like the idea of it, I just, you know, wish it was better.
Weird execution, but I hope Dead Island 2 does it better.
Yeah.
Like, where you can like they'll give you the quest to get materials, you can craft them weapons
man.
instead.
Oh shit! Gotta go! Gotta go! Gotta go!
I got you covered.
Get the hell off me!
No! Fuck! What? Ow! Ow! God damn it! You motherfucker! How dare you have? Wait, did he die? Oh, no.
If you're also running poison or venom mods, those also help out because they stun zombies.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I'm using.
Who died?
Some of these characters are scripted.
Oh. There we go.
Are they?
Oh, damn it. I just activated my fury
Yeah,
too.
some of them because you can't. There are some characters you can't interact with via shop or anything else.
Heads up.
Round
Yeah.
2. Grenade.
Alright. Here, hang on. Cover me for a second. I need to do something.
God damn it! The one time I put my grenades away. God damn it!
There we go. Oh, and I only have one bullet. Well, that's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
The one time you get your gun, you're out of ammo.
Well, no, I upgraded it all the way because that's what I forgot to do.
They're about to lose the new DLC character.
Oh, no,
Well, no, with the main characters like Harlow, Sam, and John, you can just revive them.
yeah, that makes sense, though.
As plot armor.
Am I the only reason, or not the reason, am I the only person that's annoyed that you can't revive without medkit?
Grenade,
Oh.
back off, back off.
Oh.
Yeah, watch out. Burn, motherfucker, burn!
Oh, yeah, nobody
Yeah.
helps the lady, of course. Oh, shit.
Lady, oh.
Yeah,
Sorry, mate.
but I'm actually very excited to. I'm actually looking into recording like audio logs for my campaign. I'm really pumped about it. Honestly, I'm having writer's block about making a main antagonist, though.
Okay, you know what? Menendo!
Any ideas?
Run away.
Any ideas would be appreciated.
Well, what kind of like give me your basis for that character. Like, what do you want him to be?
Like, it's one of those things where I've always liked characters. I've always liked, no, thanks, Val.
Well, no, I mean, like, do you want him to be like the underdog character that had that turned, to a turn in life? Do you want him to be a character that, was dealt a bad hand?
I was kind of going like kind of like Kafka, the mad jester, just does evil just because he wants to.
Then that's a good starting point. Look up similarity or like synonyms or like similar characters to Kafka. See what their general common traits are, and then build from that.
Well, I always liked kind of like Heath Ledger's Joker and his interactions with a lot of things, where it's just the way he does things. I just want somebody that's like basically evil that you really can't reason with, and he serves something. Like, he might be an underling, but like I need to like. I'm trying to create like a main bad guy for a lot of the members of the group, and just have them each like in a way conquer their own demons. Like, for example.
Oh no, I threw a by mistake. Back up.
Okay, I'm backing up. Oh damn. Okay, well I thought I.
Wrong direction.
Yeah, no, I yeah. That was kind of the thing.
Holy shit!
But like I'm trying to make like a main antagonist for everybody's quote unquote arc, so to speak. So like,
if you want a good reference material,
Are you alive?
so look up the game Nefarious
Oh,
and watch some gameplayers like a walkthrough of it.
oh,
That I
cool.
think that should give you some ideas.
Okay.
I'm out.
I've been looking at a lot of analyzing evil and a lot of like references. Like I'm really, it's just yeah. It's difficult, at least for me. It is just for the fact that like some of the characters are into the role playing and some aren't, and it can be very frustrating.
What? I forgot I have a grenade. Oh,
But then
motherfucker, stay with that.
Oh, crap butcher. Okay, that's
I'm
it.
finding perfect guy.
Oh god, I kind of hate this to a point.
Oh crap.
In the loving memory of Winchester,
Oh shit.
of Mr. Winchester, God made man, Winchester made them all equal.
No, Colt made all man equal.
I thought it was Winchester. I could have sworn.
No, it's Colt.
Oh, okay.
So would you say gun made them all equal?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but for Colt, it's the more iconic. Ah, stop. I feel like it was retribution for calling that
God.
iconic. Oh wait, is that a fire?
Ooh, fire axe. Okay, how the hell do we get out of here? Like, is Harlow gonna arrive soon?
We're waiting. We have to wait for the horde strength to finish.
Oh, did the horde strength finish or no?
There's one coming in down.
Because we're waiting for the what's it called?
Waiting for
I guess a
some
radio message.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Unless let's see
God.
here.
You know what? I'll try it out. 1, 2, 3. Yeet! No, you can't.
Nope, can't. I'm just kind of laughing that we're all just sitting here like burning, and I'm like,
Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea.
You're gonna try to go yeet grenade over there?
Well, hold on.
is there a
One for the
zombie
money,
that's still
2
alive?
for the show. I jump to get ready, and nope.
Wonder. Nope.
Oh wait, is it? Nope, not that.
Or it's
Oh, maybe.
here?
Is there a person that's still alive or
downed, I guess.
I don't see anybody.
yeah, same here.
Unless we're supposed to wait a certain time for the horde strength to decrease.
It's already down.
Oh, goddamn. Like, everybody should be dead. Like, I'm not seeing anybody else. Like, besides... Is there, like... Did anybody kill that floater that was in the background? It was over here?
I think it got in.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I mean, it would have registered on the mini-map if it wasn't.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of annoyed, because I'm like, what the hell?
I'm seeing the red thing, and that's why I'm seeing.
Well, no, that's like the marker is literally our objective.
Yeah,
That's because it's literally just saying survive until Harlow arrives.
Oh, so we probably just have to wait for her. Oh, you bastard! Get back over here. Ow.
Well, she's a woman, but I'm also like, Jesus Christ, like, what the hell is she doing?
Stop taking your damn time. Ow.
Either that or it's...
By the way, I'd recommend in the skills area, there's a spring skill, I think, or maybe it's different for you guys. Get back up quickly after getting knocked down.
I grabbed that already. Like, that was the first thing I grabbed.
My skill's already full, and I just gotta upgrade my skills. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, wait a minute, it's loading. Oh.
What?
1 out of 3 players?
Wait, where you guys at? Wait, are we supposed to wait at the door, all of us? Over here?
Yeah? Like,
Look over here. Let's wait all... Oh.
Oh, what?
We're all here.
Yeah, we're all here. Like... That only applies for, like, when you see the pause menu where it's, like, 1 out of 3. Like, that's literally just means that one of the players is paused.
Like I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Spring was one of the first skills I got. I mean, do you want to just leave it here, and then when we come back in, hopefully it'll be done?
Actually, guys, wait 1 second. I'm gonna see something. Yeet!
Dude! Oh crap, I don't have a...
I got him. I'm sorry. I was just saying there's a zombie right there stuck in there.
Hang on. I got an idea. Because I'm just gonna pretty much just start throwing grenades indiscriminately, so please back up. Just throw them out. Oh shit! Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I was throwing that.
Yeah, I was throwing them outside.
Did it bounce back inside?
Yeah, no, I know. So I'm throwing them outside.
No, I just threw one just to fuck with you.
Yeah,
I'm
basically just throwing them around just to see if what's his name? Like if there's if there's any zombies.
You weren't even near that.
Oh, you didn't even know. Oh.
Come on, seriously, what's...
I hear a zombie, that's the worst part.
I think it's just a general screaming of somebody. Wait. I see it.
Oh, what?
Whoops.
Aim above the gate and then out towards the left by where you see the driving wheel. There's like a hand symbol.
Okay. No, like up here, like around here, Val?
Never mind, I aim for it. Because I want to say maybe it's like just out of boundaries. Or, does anybody have their Fury?
No.
Arden.
Because with the Fury skill, you can sometimes, it highlights the zombies in red.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so hold B.
Nope, my Fury's not open yet.
Yeah, my Fury's empty. God, there's only one way to get Fury back, and that's kill zombies when there's nothing left. You wanna just leave it here and we'll call it a day for the stream?
I feel like at the very least, let's leave and then come back in and see if that
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
Give that the glitch or whatnot.
Yeah,
I think it. I think this also happened to our last playthrough and we did it just for fun.
Alright, hang on.
Yeah.
Damn it, Harlow, we're running out of time. I guess I have everything.
I'm dropping out.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay,
and it takes us to the fucking DLC too.
Wait, what DLC?
Not DLC, I mean, what's it called?
What is it? Okay, I invited Arden in.
I'm in.
Okay.
No, it restarts the entire thing again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, at least we get back all those grenades we potentially wasted.
Yeah.
No, I still have 7. It basically doesn't get
Yeah, basically. I still have 16, so.
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, Arden, did you leave before Evan left, or?
Okay.
No, I should have left before Evan left. Oh well.
It happens.
It's fine, I'll get more grenades later.
There we go. Watch it. Careful. There we go.
You motherfucker! Oh.
Yeah, literally. We were just bombing the fuck out of these guys. Oh, shit. Ow! No!
Talk about bombing run.
Literally.
Oh shit.
They're coming!
Oh. Come on, my Dirk. Dirky Dirk me motherfucking Dirk.
Oh god.
I got a unique behind me.
You don't mind, do ya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm basically just trying to create like different bad guys for every archetype of like hero.
With their powers combined, they are Captain Evil.
Yeah, pretty much.
Captain Evil.
I really want to. It sucks because I really want to stick with the.
Oh, I think I know what happened.
What happened?
What?
I think we killed the unique infected, the purple guy here.
Oh, I was not supposed to kill the purple guy?
No, we are, but I think he did it in a way that a sock locked us.
Okay. How?
Oh, okay. Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Oh. Ah.
Well, that's not.
Oh, over here.
Of course, she's using a fucking chainsaw. Sounds pretty awesome.
Why does it look like if she's using a plasma cutter?
I know, right?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Quick, get outside.
Thank you.
Are we just gonna leave the chainsaw there?
Turn burned out.
Well, I mean, sure, but we can replace the motor or something, or even replace the chain if that's what's worn out.
Well, don't
So
blame
what do
me,
we do
blame the
now?
game.
We continue with the plan, of course. Show me the map. Christ, is this it?
Atlantis!
Apparently
Oh,
these are the
right, we
entrances.
found it too.
Even so, they're both in the flooded area, right?
Or what should be Atlantis.
These entrances are inaccessible.
I wouldn't necessarily rule
Just
them
a
out.
bunch
They
of
might still be
circles.
useful. Here's Kessler's place. He might know something about the tunnels. I mean, he did work with Villa, right?
What if he's just as crazy?
Kessler's
Aren't
not
they all
crazy.
crazy?
He's a real scientist. And if he's still alive, I'm sure he'll help us. I was originally
die
sent here to
trying.
consult with him. He's been studying the disease for years. He published a paper on it. And
This
if anyone
disease-
here
this
knows
disease
about
right
the
here.
tunnels, it's Kessler.
And why exactly didn't you tell us all that before?
Because I'm an
Because Villa said he
activist.
had a map, and I wasn't even sure Kessler was still alive. Look, if you're all too afraid to go, I'll go on my own.
Alright,
We got
have
a
fun.
cover guard.
Listen, if Harlow say he cool, then I say we check him out. I mean, what other choice do we got?
He's not wrong.
A bottle of booze, party on for a day.
Stay here and party and enjoy the last little bit of life we got left.
Yeah, you do that, Wayne. Me, I'm going with. All right then, Kessler it is.
Fine. I guess I'll just have to bring the party with.
Wayne, my man.
Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
sweet.
it's also... before anything,
Bring me
let's
more.
check the team,
Whatever
see
you
if we
find.
have any store things
A lot of these
progressed.
people are in
No
shock.
sense in getting worked up.
Oh,
Okay,
nice. We can buy
uh,
large med kits now.
Oh no, we've had large medkits for a while. Sell this.
Got a shit ton of large med kits.
Yo, Wayne be selling some dangerous precision.
Wait, what?
Throwing
Wait,
knives.
Oh. So you say he's got guns.
Yeah, no, I was thinking. 'Cause I almost got
Oh.
excited there for a moment.
The bloodletter and the throwing dragoon. Got
Flying dragon, you mean?
flying dragon.
Henry's storage. Excuse me.
Don't worry.
Not gonna lie. As much as I would love all these,
Yeah, you left with me still in one.
these are throwing weapons, and I am more of a
Oh, thank you so much. I hope it helps me.
rather keep my weapons in hand.
Oh yeah.
Take this. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Everybody else sell stuff.
Oh, the antidote. Oh, sweet. I got a. Hang on. Rose over here has a weapon for you guys. It's a wrench. I need someone that sells pistol ammo.
Yeah, there's someone here to sell ranch.
Thanks a lot.
Zoe is the person you're looking for.
Nice.
Zoe. Which one?
Wait. Need to.
Oh.
She's
Oh.
over in the
Yeah,
circle.
Yep, see her. Found her. She smells small shotgun ammo now, but I'm not seeing any pistol ammo.
Found the pistol guy over here where I'm talking to him.
We have to
Sells
be ready for
pistol, shotgun, and rifle. Wait, do we have shotgun?
Oh,
No, we don't
still
have
some.
shotgun.
No shotgun.
Yeah, no
Wait.
shotgun.
Dr. Kessler.
Trevor's selling a vicious nail gun.
Yeah, I got a pistol.
I'm just gonna buy the nail gun because why not?
Yeah, go crazy with the nail gun.
We need
Guys,
to talk
I'm
about
really
I
gonna
know.
nail them.
When you've got a minute, let's talk about
Where is it?
Nail.
Alright.
Pumping this
So
out.
now I can actually.
Oh, dude, look at this sighted weapon. Whee!
Now I can actually do crap with my guns now, which will be lovely. RAM, stamina gain, melee weapon durability. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had more in those. That's my fault though.
Oh, we have more team missions. Let me see what we have here.
All right, we'll go through the team missions.
Harlow has a Tesla mod for 7 steel rods.
Nice.
Nice.
And then we have Trevor. He wants us to bring him 3 circuit boards.
All right.
And then Dr. Jane Hansen wants us to bring her algae samples.
Interesting.
Algae.
Everybody, quick inventory check. Anybody have any circuit boards?
Oh.
Well, let's take a look at my inventory.
You said circuit boards, right?
Yeah. There should be a blue item, I think.
I'm not seeing... Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Oh, yeah, I have a circuit board, and
I have
two.
I have two on me. Someone pass me another.
Okay, where you at?
Circuit board?
Literally in front of me. Yep, circuit board.
1 second. Wait.
I just still never understood why Zine Min actually still wears high heels. I just thought that was funny.
She looks bad in those. Yes, Auden, slay.
I know. I'm just like, you're in the jungle. You know, that's the only person where I'm like.
Yeah, and he wants some fun games.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He's selling now a golf club.
Oh yeah, golf club. Yeah, that's gonna.
And okay. Now he's also selling regular rifle ammo and nail gun ammo.
Oh, nice. Good. More nail gun ammo.
Alright, everybody. Well,
why is a single nail worth $300?
Economy.
Lock and load.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Oh, I have my regular gun, so I can just fucking tell him to like hand it over.
I'm just trying to see what other quests we had
before we sign off.
Yeah, nothing really else left.
Please go look for my friends. That price is more than
Gosh,
I just kind of wish when it came to modding that you could, like, if you put stuff in the storage, it's like group storage, that you could take away from.
Yeah, I get that.
I just feel like that'd make it a lot easier to...
Yeah, well, a lot easier to cheese the game at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, Henry, your storage. Oh, right, I forgot you're a storage guy. How did I forget about that?
Steel rod, metal scrap, Leander...
Anything else we need before we start off our sign-off?
Hold on. Let me see if I can give... I just purchased some items that I think one person was looking for. No, Houston's for painkillers. She's canned food. I could have sworn somebody was looking for steel rods.
Oh god, hang on. Quest in progress. Jury with Harlow Jordan. Alright.
Let's see. Stingray tails, propane cutters, 7 steel rods to Harlow. Okay, let me go back and let me buy some more. Does anybody have also deodorant?
We need to.
Why do you smell?
No, one person's looking for them, and we all know why.
Are you serious, or are you just dicking around?
No, literally, there's somebody for 7.6 deodorant. Or deo bombs.
Deodorant. What is
Alright,
deodorant?
Tesla mod.
Well,
Evan, deodorant is technically a
7 or what?
You need 7 deodorant.
Oh, never mind then. I only have like 12.
That's more than 7.
7.
Where did you learn to count?
Oh, originally I had 12, but now they're all 12 deo bombs, which I'm not gonna get rid of. So fuck off.
Well, we can't get rid of them to begin with, so.
Well, I mean, they're used for
like fucking Bubba J, how high can you count, Bubba J? 6?
Okay.
All right, hold on, Evan. How many 6 deodorant do you have in your inventory?
I don't think I have any.
I'll get the 3 I have in storage. Fucking goddammit.
What?
Duct tape, gears, magnet, large battery, soap, battery, clamp, phone, bleach, lighter, circuit boards.
That's the 3 I have left.
Yeah, I don't have any deodorant, unfortunately. Artie, they got
I have
3.
5 deodorant. Artie, give me your 2.
No, I got 3.
I know, but I just need 2.
Okay. Trade. Why is the trade not working?
Because I had to accept it, Artie.
How high can you count, Arden? 6. When I get a 12-pack, I just gotta trust them.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Who the hell was looking for deodorant?
I don't know. Wasn't the dude was the Grey Lagoons?
Grey Lagoon? What?
I have no
God damn it. Okay, quests.
Oh wow.
John was the stanky boy looking for deodorant.
How do you know he's just looking for, you know, people that, you know, he's just looking to make Dio bombs.
I'm sure he is. Where is John, though?
That is a good question. You're probably not going to know the answer.
Oh, found him.
Oh, did you?
Wait. John, you said... Come on, John, don't be the guy. You're asking for 7 sticks of deodorant. Arden, did you just give me 1?
Apparently so.
No.
You dumbass.
Oh, okay, so I was supposed to press both of them. Okay, here we go, Val.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Thanks, mate. That's great.
Oh, and by the way, look. Sonic post grades. You're welcome.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no,
okay.
that's it.
For the love of God, you have a new quest. Something that Arden can count up to. AC power boxes. I think I have 2 of those.
AC. Oh, God damn it. Give me 1 second. I have to go get them from the fucking storage unit.
Why are you putting your materials in storage? They don't take up any weight.
Oh, they don't? Well, what about room?
You don't? Really?
Not even room. Okay, I have 1 AC power box. Evan, do you have 1 at least?
Let me look, cause oh god, I got sweat in my bad eye, and it's burning like a son of a bitch.
Oof. It's but item's literally blue. You can't miss it.
I only have like 2 blue things in my. Yeah, no, I don't have it. I have aluminum tube, cyanocrylate blue. Oh god damn it, this burns.
What does he need again?
AC power battery.
AC power.
Gonna be a blue item.
Oh god, man, I apologize because oh god, it.
You want to go wash your face so you know?
No, I'll wash my face after we end this. It's just.
Nope, I do not. I only have 2 cryolock and aluminum tubes.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like. Should we sit here and just you know bitch about how high Arden can count? Like, what, do we really have to wonder how high Arden can count right now?
1 deodorant.
2 deodorant. Ha ha ha. 3 deodorant. Ha ha ha. 4 deodorant. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Alright, everybody, that was our new episode of, you know, Dead Island Riptide. You saw the game glitch. We had some relationship advice. We had Love Line with Dr. Evan and Val. Arden can barely read nor count, so he is not included in that time.
He is currently illiterate.
If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe so my burning in my bad eye will go away. And smash that like button or I'll smash you. Val, Arden, you guys got anything to plug while you're here?
Progression series tomorrow. I'll be kicking Arden's ass for another week straight.
And then Saturday and Sunday, depending on the situation, will be more For the King.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Most likely Saturday, probably not Sunday.
Yeah, so Saturday's For the King, Sunday will probably be random, whatever.
Yeah, sounds great.
Upcoming March 17th, I believe, is the start of it. Maybe it's March 16th. Exo Primal Beta will be happening, and I will be participating.
Okay. So keep an eye out for that because I'm probably gonna wait on that. I will definitely watch the trailer tonight because it sounds interesting. Robots and fucking dinosaurs and an AI.
Well,
how the fuck can I not like?
It's more like humans and power armor, like anime-esque power armor versus dinosaurs.
Oh, okay. So you know, power armor and fucking dinosaurs. I mean, like you know, the only thing you're missing is ninjas.
If you really want an example, it's like imagine the mech suit concept of Anthem, but none of the same gameplay.
I'm sorry, like when you were like when you were saying like you know like if you're looking for a clear example, I just wanted to yell, I don't give a shit about more examples. I just love the idea of guys in power armor beating the shit out of dinosaurs.
I just figured it'd be nice to have a reference.
No, I know. That's what I wanted to say. I didn't say it, but
I'm not looking to derail your hype train here. I'm looking to, you know, encompass it a little bit so you have a general.
Yeah, no, I know. I will definitely watch the trailer, and I encourage you guys to watch the trailer. I'll probably put the link in the description.
I'm trying to put some wind in your sail, okay?
Okay. Sorry. I'm excited. All right.
I am the hype train, you bitch.
All right. Again, smash that like button, or I'll smash you, and we'll smash a bunch of more zombie skulls next week.
And we'll see you folks next time.
We'll see you next week. Good night. Ow, you son of a bitch!